We're live. Gotta wait for the stream to catch up. There you go. All good. All good. Okay. Predictions. Go.
I guess. Hello, Ian?
Yeah. Go on. Predictions. Let's go.
I'm gonna go. They're gonna show off that Redfall with the
Yeah.
it's on the screen.
Definitely.
And they'll
it's
show
on the
off,
screen.
Starfield, don't they? Or whatever. And I'm gonna say it's been delayed because
it says Mojang's there. So does that mean they're gonna show that Minecraft? Yeah.
Forza again.
Gay Forza. Uncompetitive Z, you see. Loyal supporter. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. We are back. Happy New Year 2023. We are back.
And they might show Bond again, but they announced it before the show, so I don't know.
Can't hold on to anything, can they? They might show it anyway. Might show the trailer. So
maybe
I would expect they would show Bond, but whatever. GoldenEye, they may or may not. But I'm thinking they're definitely going to show Age of Empires 2. I would imagine, because it's like coming out.
Yeah.
And also Dead Space remaster comes out this week. So whether that gets any time, I know it's not an Xbox thing, but it might get a trailer or something. But I'm not super expecting that because it's not an Xbox thing. But just saying, like, they might tag a trailer in here somewhere or something. So. Yeah, they're not going to announce Halo 6. That's not happening.
They're not even going to show Season 3, I think.
Halo's not going to be on this. I think they've already said that. They've already said Halo's not on this. What, 5 minutes to kill before we start? What do you think of this new music? I think it's better than the last one. Not the old one that was good, but the last one they had was terrible. This is way better.
30 minutes on Forza, and then...
No, don't start that shit. No.
Yeah, we've got trebuchets in Forza, and that's what we'll do.
Trebuchets, it's going to go back to that shit. It's like live action fucking country file shit. It's like, here we come to see Age of Empires, and it's like, here's the trebuchet. I can't believe
they'll show off League of Legends and all that, because they're putting it on Game Pass.
I'm guessing the host of this show is going to have a shaved head one side and yellow hair the other side. What do you think? Is that inclusive enough for you? Diversity, diversity, diversity. Inclusive, inclusive, inclusive. Yeah, but little do you know, competitive, that's the original drawing of the Xbox logo for the Xbox 360. And that's how they come up with it, you see. That's the original logo. Because it's from the developer. 3 minutes.
Late.
Yeah, 3 minutes. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, 3 minute warning. WWE WF Raw 2002 or whatever it was. 3 minute warning. Great team. Jamal and Rosie. Eric Bischoff. Mask. Priest. Good stuff. Billy and Chuck, Rico. No one knows what I'm talking about. 343 hasn't gone, so I don't know why you're saying that they're not gone.
Yeah, it was
They're still here.
News.
They're lingering like a bad odor. They're not going anywhere.
Fake news.
They're not gone. They're still here. If 343 had actually gone, like we'd have done that live stream. I'd have had to like do a video like going over every single video that I already did up to this point.
No, it's fake news.
Fake news. Fake news, Anthony. You've been lied to. By, what was it? I don't remember what site it was. It was some bullshit site. Apparently, apparently YouTube has already started the stream, and we're just like now waiting for Twitch. So apparently, some guy's saying in the Twitch chat, "I'm not changing it now. I fucking got it all set up.
YouTube's ahead.
I've got it all fucking set up, man. I'm not fucking changing it now." Here we go.
Couldn't even spell it right. What are they doing?
Mojang. It's still another minute, yeah. It's top corner. It's still counting down.
Yeah.
Guy on the StreamYard logo.
Yeah.
Hype. So how long is this? Like an hour or 2 hours or what?
Didn't say, I think.
Didn't say how long it was.
It was like Nintendo. It's like 30 minutes, not. But knowing Microsoft, they'll just drag on.
It can't be because there's too many studios. If they've got all them studios there, unless that's just like they've just designed this as the front screen and it's like going to be for all of them. So it's not actually going to have all these. We start with an 18 rated game. I hope it's a game. Oh, it's Forza again.
No. Oh, it's everyone actually.
They need to ban Forza from events right now. They need to ban them because we know what Forza is. We don't need to see it ever again. Ever. It could have its own thing. It could have its own like developer direct. Developer direct just for Forza. Let's see how many people tune into that. Nobody is going to tune in to see fucking Forza. These are the turn 10 of the guys that are now have fucked up Fable. That's all they've done. They've made a billion Forza games. They gave them Fable, and then they fucked that up. They can't make good games.
Not the devs.
I can very slightly hear you coming back.
Games.
I can very slightly hear myself coming back out of your earpiece.
All right.
So turn that down a bit. Mojang, let's go. Where's Jammers? He's missing it. His favourite. What's he doing? Jammers.
Hello, I'm Dennis Reese, executive producer of Minecraft Legends. And today we'd like to give you an insider's look at how we're building a PvP multiplayer.
Jammers' game.
Minecraft Legends.
What, you can hear the game? I mean, you can hear what they're saying.
Yeah, quite from you. Yeah.
Storytelling, and you can form alliances with new and familiar
Get down a bit.
Minecraft mobs to stop invading pigments. Minecraft Legends will let you play the story-driven campaign.
The story-driven campaign.
Ooh.
Gameplay mode where 2 teams with up to 4 players each works to destroy the opponent's team space.
Steam game. 4v4.
Cross-platform play and
This is like Splatoon, but Minecraft, isn't it? That's what it is.
To create the best possible experience, we partnered with Blackbird Interactive to develop the game. And it's been
Who?
wonderful to see the focus on the
Who are they?
Who was it?
Blackbeard Interactive or something? No, Blackbeard Interactive. Who the fuck are they?
Dunno.
Is it the same ones that made the Blackbeard books?
We're super excited to share more details about PvP gameplay.
PvP gameplay.
There's some really cool features that make PvP unique.
First off, players share their army and resources with their team. This means that individual players aren't able to win on their own. They must cooperate to be successful. Communication is really important, and you can sort of really tell the teams to gel together because they naturally form roles of being in the game.
I feel like this is one of them games people are going to play for like 5 minutes and then it's gone. Like that'll be a
Bilbo.
Procedurally generated, just like it is in campaign.
This is I'm getting HoloLens vibes.
Depending on how the map is generated, where the valleys are, the mountains are, where the secrets are, you know.
Don't care. Never cared. Don't care now.
Minecraft Legends, the piglins are an ever-present threat. This includes PvP. The piglins are on their own side.
I'm so terrified of the piglings.
So the opposing
On their own side. There you have it. Zombie piglins. I'm jumping in a minecart.
Wins.
Lydia, how are you? Where's Lydia Winters? She was the Minecraft person. Where's Lydia? What happened? Minecraft chick? Have you not seen that video where she's like nuts with the knife and shit? With that?
No.
You've seen that video. Minecraft chick on YouTube because she was an influencer, wasn't she, before she got the job?
All right.
Yeah, and then she's got that fucking big knife. You don't remember? You don't know about this video? Like seriously?
No.
You've seen it.
I don't remember seeing it.
Oh my god! You've not seen it? You can't. I don't believe this. It better still be on YouTube. The best video ever.
Build.
Please be on YouTube.
I like to add different layers of walls, so my opponents have to find their way through my base, almost like a maze. And then once those walls are
Please.
up, I like to actually hide my
Please still be on YouTube. Yes, it's still here.
When it comes time to finally take out the other team, my favorite strategy is to make a forward camp just outside the enemy base. Then I get the biggest, strongest mobs I can as fast
I'm gonna
as I
put it
can,
in the chat.
sending them out.
Is that the real King Thrash?
Blast down the walls, take out the walls, and claim victory.
The real fun of PvP is creating a strategy, having a game plan, deciding how
This video. You gotta see this video. This is the best. It's right here. You need to see that. It's amazing.
Sometimes you have no idea what they're doing, and then you soon find out very quickly.
What the hell are they talking about,
A
man?
while back, we had somebody on our dev team use a strategy where they built a bunch of what are called plank golems, which are archers. So they're very weak, but they do a high amount of damage. And he had 40 of them who just ran through our base, ran around.
Yeah, it really is King Thrash, apparently.
That's why we still love playing it every day, because every game is different. You never know what's going to happen.
Just put the link in the chat. This is just like boring.
We'll put the link in the chat later. We got to discuss the events of what's going on. How was that?
So they only show 5 games. So GoldenEye, that's why GoldenEye's been put on Twitter instead of on the event. Woo! April! Woo!
Rocky's not joining. Fame.
It's on Game Pass. There we go. Don't have to pay a penny. Whoa.
I don't want to play it. I want to play it for free. What's the point? I'll have to turn that off. Oh no, no, no. 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 Forza doesn't count. Go away.
They one every year.
We're gonna have to get King Thrash in here at some point. If he's willing to chat.
Whoa, 500 cars. Whoa. Everyone always like, oh, Forza, yeah, yeah, and then they play it for 5 minutes. And
What you mean like for Tango?
yeah, all of them, all the people saying it's amazing or should be game of the year. They never played it. Like 2 achievements, they called it a day.
I played it on another account last time, and then I never played it again. That's how bad it was.
Play the Fast.
That was a long time ago.
One.
Yeah, the Fast and Furious one that's free is the best one out, unironically.
Well, we know what the other games are going to be then, don't we? It's going to be the Redfall, and it's going to be like Starfield, and what was the other dev that was on the front? The loading bit. There was one more.
What's the laughing in the background?
We're not getting rare games. They don't make games anymore. They're making that one game that has been delayed for years, just like they took Sea of Thieves and took like 5 years to make that, and then
And it was shit.
yeah,
Garbage.
and they're still making stuff for that and not anything else. They got one other game they announced and never showed gameplay, so we don't even know what it is.
I don't even care about Starfield, to be honest.
No, because it just looks like No Man's Sky. And we're like, well, we would play it. So
yeah.
And if we want a better RPG, we'll just go and play Elder Scrolls or Fallout because they made them and they're already, you know, you can still play those.
You mean they made them when they were actually good before they got?
Yeah, they used to make decent games, and then they made
shit.
Fallout 76, which no one really cares about, and it launched broken and leaked all your info, so no one played it.
I refuse to play Sea of Thieves because it's got the worst achievements ever. It divides my mankind. Like collect 1 billion bananas or something.
Yeah, and it was no one could get it that achievement. So no one, they had to lower it because it was too many.
Yeah, and it's still too many. And the now it's like live service to keep adding shit. Fuck that. It's unfinished game. What is this? What are the? I'm not even. I've muted the TV. I just don't know what's going on. I don't care about Forza.
Trees and cones.
I don't give a rat's ass about Forza. Who cares about Forza? Nobody. Nobody cares.
It's a roller coaster in a game that you don't need to have a roller coaster. Whoa.
Like, seriously, who cares about Forza, though? Who cares? Nobody.
Thing is, but it's the same every time. You drive around the
Yeah,
level.
funny enough, it's Forza. I think what we should
Yeah.
do is like take clips from other ones and put them together and say, okay, which game's this? No one's gonna know.
Yeah,
Take
which
all
one's
the
this?
clips. Take
But
all
it's
the
the one
clips.
3 games ago.
They don't even show actual gameplay. This is like not. This is not gameplay.
Yeah, where the green arrows on the tutorial mode,
Yeah,
where it tells you when it slows the car down for you around each corner.
where's your fucking speed? Where's your fucking anything? It's not even gameplay.
All these games, when you set them up, they play with the default settings. It's just like, oh yeah, here's the turn in. It's going to brake for you. You're going to turn around the corner. You have to turn all that off if you want to play it legit. And then even then, it's just going to make the game harder. And you have to play the same track over and over and over again because you have to do all of it yourself.
What is he even talking about? What is he talking about?
10 times the detail.
What is he talking about? What game is this? Forza, they've changed it, haven't they? It's not got a name now, has it? It hasn't got a number.
I don't know. Did they get rid of the number? It would be number like 8, wouldn't it?
I have no idea. Who cares? Really? I might get a little bit excited if they said, "Hey, we're doing a Project Gotham Racing." I'm like, yeah, that might be cool. Not Forza.
Driving through the streets, and most of these are just real tracks. And
Yeah, boring ass fucking racetracks. Give me some like cities and stuff.
Yeah,
driving through Tokyo and shit.
They
Like
got rid of the number to make you think it's a new thing.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't even know. It's like FIFA. It's just
it's not on Xbox One. Whoa!
Oh my god! Actually, fucking current gen. Jesus.
Tango. Who's Tango?
Now we'll find out how much fucking Forza people actually care about graphics, won't we? Because they'll have to buy a new console to play it. So we'll see how fucking much they actually give a shit about it. What is this crap?
Don't know. Something new.
There's an MP3 player in his chest, bro.
Okay.
Oh, I see. So it's Devil May Cry, but gay.
Yeah, it does look like Devil May Cry. It was this Tango, whatever what they made. Whoa, quick time events. Whoa.
It's Devil May Cry, but with like a gay cartoony story. I'm guessing it's going to be on Game Pass. There you go.
I think all these are Game Pass, yeah. That's all the only way they make money.
Makers of Evil Within, but it's nothing like Evil Within. So why even mention it? You wouldn't look at this and go, "Yeah, that's something to do with Evil Within," would you? Because it's nothing like it. So why even mention that?
It's like something completely different. So how do you know it's any good? Because you want to say something.
I don't give a rat's ass about Evil Within anyway. So, but who are they trying to like? What fan base are they trying to appeal to? They're not appealing to the current fan base. It's a totally new type of game. So why be like, oh, we made Evil Within? Yeah, and you know what I mean? Bungie, we made Myth 2. Here's Destiny. It's like that. They didn't do that. I don't really like those kind of Devil May Cry, kind of like God of War type games where you just hack and slash and like float in the sky and all that. So Bayonetta, I don't like them games. So take that and then make it ultra cartoony. Like, not impressed.
It's a rhythm game.
Well, as you hit him with the guitar, it makes musical notes or whatever, or some bullshit. But you're still hitting people in the face, aren't you?
You do combos to a rhythm. That's what you do.
Exciting stuff.
Everything you do syncs up like an awesome music video. That's Hi-Fi Rush.
Woo!
Hi-Fi Rush.
Wannabe Rockstar, victim of a weird corporate experiment that lets them sense the rhythm of the entire world pulsing to the game soundtrack. As you can see, beat moves the world around you and is the key to combat. Looking for me? Your attacks will automatically sync to land on the beat, making Hi-Fi Rush a super easy game to start playing. However, attacking on the beat uses the combos that end with a physical countdown and call it beat hit. Make a big cymbal crash under the drum solo, like this. Landing beat hits unleash a combo finish that adds
I mean, it looks all right, but I just don't like them kind of games to begin with, so it's a wash. At least it's not Forza. Well done. It's not Forza.
Just a bit goofy, like the.
All
you know,
these games are goofy now.
be
they're
better if
trying-
it was just like, if it was more like, even if it was cartoony, but not like trying to be funny, but not
All
actually
these,
funny.
you know what they're trying to do? All these games and that now, they're trying to be the new Spider-Man, the Homecoming ones, where the story is dog shit and it's like cheesy as fuck. That's what they're trying to do with every character, and it's just, I'm over it. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't good to begin with. They give me Toby.
Trying to be
give,
like Marvel, Marvel movies.
give me Toby Maguire any day over that shit. Like, give me the real shit. Like, this is garbage. Like, they try and be a bit cheesy in the Spider-Man game on PS4, but they can get away with it a bit in that. This is just like a totally fresh IP. It's like no one's gonna like. Who is it for? I'm sure some kid who's like 11 years old and plays Game Pass will love it. You know what I mean? But I don't give a rat's ass. I'm too old for this shit, man. Give me Gears of War. Hey, that's a rip off a Fantasy Star. I'm sorry. That's a Fantasy Star rip off. Is it not? Hey? That's a Fantasy Star. That's Fantasy Star. A straight rip. A Fantasy Star, that is. Up with the likely allies to expand his repertoire of moves in and out of combat. There's breaking barriers, enemies, so Scalebound got cancelled, and then this is basically the new Scalebound. It's the same fucking game, isn't it? It's just without the dragons, and they've got like robots instead. It's the same thing. You got like a really cheesy goofball type character, and it's not 4-player, but it's still basically the same thing. It's like they've redone Scalebound, isn't it? No.
I don't know. It's not Platinum Games, but it's a lot like a Platinum game.
It's a lot like a Platinum game, and it, like I say, the character is like the guy from Scalebound. This is like Scalebound. This is so all them people that were like crying like a few weeks ago about how Scalebound's gone. There you go. There's your game. They've done it. It's created. I'm guessing this is this going to be an exclusive then, or what? Timed exclusive or something? Or it's an Xbox developer, so. It's not Xbox.
Yeah, Microsoft owned them because weren't they part of
Go on.
Bethesda? So they bought them. They own this company, right?
I'm guessing so. So it must be exclusive then.
Because that was Evil Within.
Exclusive.
Not any good music, was it?
I'm waiting for GoldenEye because all the PC guys are going to be crying when it comes out. It's not on PC. Funny.
It's a rip-off, I suppose, because it costs £5. Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, we've got 2 more games. Vampires and probably Starfield, isn't it?
Who says Starfield's going to be on?
Because it's one of the
One
ZeniMax
of the
games.
pictures.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It might be someone else, but that's what. Well, that's the developer. So
ないでしょう。いや、でも、もう一つのサプライズはありますよ。まあ、これはジョンのゲームだから。
what's the surprise?
So, not only
Co-op.
super psyched for you to play this, we're happy to tell you that you can play Hi-Fi Rush tonight. Not a
You
demo,
play it
What?
today?
full game.
Hmm?
Seriously.
Demo.
It launches on Xbox and PC a few hours after the show, and yes, it'll be on Game Pass as well.
Or is it out now? Like,
It's out now. Exclusive. So they've already got the money, haven't they? They wait for Microsoft now. They've been paid. They don't care if it does well or not. It's in Game Pass. They can't fail. They don't have to sell a single copy. They'll make money.
you know, if it's like owned by Microsoft, they're already getting paid. Yeah. So it's
That's
like,
what I'm saying. So
I
it's
know.
like, how can you have people who don't have to actually do well to, like, you're having people make games now that don't even have to make good games to make money.
just
'cause
lay
they're
them
already
off anyway. That's
they're
what
already
you do.
making.
You don't know if you're going to get laid off. That's it.
You can just go make another Evil Within game somewhere else under a different name, like Callisto Protocol instead of Dead Space. It's the same shit.
It's out. Woo! See, the achievements are good.
I don't care if the achievements are good. I'm not playing that.
5 minutes.
I'm not playing it. I'm good. I'm out of there.
What is this? This isn't Starfield. What is it then?
I don't know what it is, do I? That's why we're here.
Dunno.
We saw this before. We've seen this before.
Have we?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh. Elder Scrolls Online. No.
With
People
that
don't play this game.
that cutscene was on at E3 or whatever it was. Not E3, whatever it was, Gamescom, whatever it was. It was already on before. They already showed us this. We don't care.
10 years old.
Here's the problem, man. This is what I was saying before. It's like you can't filter out Bethesda. If I don't give a rat's ass about Bethesda, I'm stuck watching Bethesda. I don't care about Bethesda. Separate the shit.
Yeah, so there's this and then Redfall at the end, and that's it.
At least you might see Redfall.
Yeah, that was in the picture, so I assume that's last.
Elder Scrolls wasn't there?
What about, Elder Scrolls 6? What happened to that, Skyrim's only, 12 years old. Where's the new games?
We don't need another Elder Scrolls game. We've already got too many of them. Why would we ever need an Elder Scrolls game ever again? How many is there? If you started playing them now, you'd be dead before you finished playing them, wouldn't you? That's how long they are. No?
For Tango's happy about that shitty game we just watched. Because it's a druggy game, probably.
I'm sure he'll get 10 gamer score on it.
Yeah, he'll get 10G, yeah.
On his Game Pass. It's always bothered about. Fucking shark games coming to PC that no one cares about.
I've just seen like 3 PC idiots on my Twitter saying it's good. It's like, they're just saying it because they're Xbox fanboys.
Yeah, big time. Big time. Hey, look, here's a game that's not on PlayStation and not on Switch because they don't put their games on PC day one. I nearly said gay day one, but it is gay day one with them. Mischief's DMs with the fucking dick pics. Dildo loving goofs.
Yeah, it just didn't look anything that special. Just looked like, you've seen other games the same. It's just another game.
It looked like scale bound, but super cartoony, trying to be like Marvel Spider-Man with the new Spider-Man that's gay, not the good Spider-Man. but the gay one, not even the Twilight ripoff one, but the fucking gay one with like Iron Man and shit, with the really cringe jokes.
There's no required subscription and thousands of hours of content to dig into.
I don't care. Why did he like it? They got a ban like showing old shit. If I cared about Elder Scrolls, right, then I'd care about it. You're not gonna get a single new player for a 10-year-old game by showing it.
Yeah,
On
most people are
conference.
playing it. You know,
Exactly. No one cares.
the only people who are going to start playing it now, are people who said who've got mates who are already playing it, say you can play this with us, and that's it.
Correct.
Not a trailer. A trailer won't do it because you've seen the trailers. There's nothing there to add. Play the whole thing for free on Game Pass. Woo!
I don't want to play him. Fuck off. Don't want to touch him with a 40-foot pole. Fuck off.
I played it when it came out, and it was just like, you know, well, that's it. All right.
I didn't play it when it came out, thankfully.
I just played the beta test. I didn't play the actual game. I just played it early, and that was it. There's another reveal specific for that.
But why have we got having this one on here then, you clown? Fuck off. Go somewhere else. It's going to be the new Forza. We're fucking 10 years down the line. We'll still be seeing this fucking game. Fuck
It's
off.
10 years down the line. It came out.
Yeah, another 10 years from now, I'll still be fucking talking about this shit. No one cares. Shut down the servers. Here we go. Is this the fucking... Finally. Now I've got a phone call. Once.
Four-player co-op. Woo! All right, cool. It's another game. I wouldn't buy it when it came out, and then it would, you know, get really cheap, and then I buy it. But it's on Game Pass, so you know, you should play it.
He said open world. I'm worried now.
Yeah, it is open world. We already saw it.
I know, but he said it in the trailer.
How open world though? I want to see that, and then I'll. Is it a Halo Infinite open world?
Well, he said it's like Far Cry, didn't he? He said it was like Far Cry.
Someone said like Far Cry? Well, Far Cry is not the biggest game, is it? Depends which one, doesn't it?
Is this going to be the last game then?
Yeah, it is. It said 5 games. This is game 5.
Fire Station. This is like Ghostbusters. Except it's Vampire Busters. I
don't like this like fake gameplay where they're walking.
Yeah, just show us the fucking game. Show me the game.
You know, these games, it's sprint, full sprint, fastest movement. You know, don't walk around. No one does that.
Well, nothing's ever going to top that fucking Anthem one where they're actually talking as though they're playing the game. Fake as fuck, and it's not even gameplay. It's all fake. What?
Just like, you know, infinite health.
This isn't gameplay. Where's his health bar? Where's his hood?
Yeah, where's anything?
It's not gameplay. I'm trying to stop lying. It's not gameplay, man.
It's hacked gameplay where they're just.
It's not gameplay. Give me the gameplay. It's not gameplay.
Yeah, like a couple of people playing. There you go.
If it hasn't got a health bar, it's not a gameplay, is it? Yeah. It's as simple as that. It's not real gameplay. Simple.
What's up the stairs? Ooh.
They always do
Is
this.
this really a horror game? It's not really a horror game, is it? I mean, why
They
are they
always
making
do.
it?
They always do. It's not scary at all. Vampires are the least scary fucking enemy in the world. They can be killed by literally anything. They can be killed by like holy water, silver.
Why did it, no one does this in like any of these games? What was that?
This is terrible. If this is what they fucking trying to
Actually,
say,
it looks like pretty dull here, to be honest. They're making it look boring.
yeah,
It's just
they're making
slow.
it-
That's not how these games should be. They could be like, should be super fast. You're jumping around the place. You know what I mean? Well, they don't do anything. What? You're invisible.
that?
Why do you need to be stealth in this game against vampires? You should just go in, blitz them all. That's it.
Well, that's what you're gonna do. Who's gonna do stealth? Isn't this game co-op?
Yeah, it's 4-player co-op.
So why would you not show like one of the selling
Co-op,
points?
yeah,
of the
show
game?
co-op gameplay.
Down vampires angers the vampire gods, who will summon the rook to take you down.
The what?
Spawn in and it's like show us of like a boss fight. Show us like how it works.
Show us some gameplay, real gameplay. This is not real gameplay. Stop
We're
it.
not gonna. It's Xbox. They don't want us
You
to
know-
show you how bad the game is before it comes out.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it?
No, it just looks meh.
That's fallen under cultist control. Save the
Well,
There's
you know, I
no-
want to see what if you
there's
don't
no,
know
like-
the gameplay is until it comes out.
There's no like even on this, like it's not even real gameplay. There's no like damage when you shoot anybody.
Yeah,
There's no,
nothing.
like,
Nothing. No
it's just
damage.
like it's just like rubber dolls that fall on the floor.
shoot them
it's
once and they
fucking-
die.
Isn't it
All
supposed
these
to be it's supposed to be an 18 rated fucking vampire game? And it's if people's
Yeah.
heads should fucking explode and shit. They should like turn
Yeah,
into
they
dust.
just fall
The,
over.
skull-
like,
the skulls should fall out of their fucking chests. Do you know what I mean? Like shit should like look impressive. It doesn't. It's fucking. It looks like rubber. It looks like Madame Two Swords, and you like push one over. It's what am I looking at? It's embarrassing. What's the point in having blood everywhere if when you
the
shoot somebody,
blood.
if when you shoot somebody there is no blood?
Whoa, the gun in the bag. Whoa.
Battle Royale.
They're gonna use this gun, and they're gonna use this gun.
It's a
I
shotgun.
don't like it.
It's a shotgun. Classic.
People, why can't they see you? They should be able to see you from there.
Dead. You shot him in the head. He's dead.
Yeah, we should have saw him first.
No, he's deaf, dumb, and blind. He's an AI. It's like them people that still wear masks. It's retarded.
Oh, that one took 2 bullets. Then he
Oh, that
blew
one
up.
exploded into a mist. No body parts, nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Boring. How can you have a vampire game with no gore? And what was that? That wasn't a vampire.
It's like a weird blob man or something.
Well, they said this game wasn't like fucking Left 4 Dead and shit. It fucking is.
Take this vampire nest. These deadly layers change.
I don't care about the story. Show me the gameplay.
Oh, we got people.
It's vampires. We get it. You fight vampires. Show us the game.
Whoa, teleporter. Whoa. He hit him and didn't do anything. Should have killed him.
That's about the coolest thing we've seen, where they like turn to dust there. That's about the coolest thing we've seen.
Well, yeah, it's not going to be good with one person, is it? That's what the trailer's showing. You need more than one person to have
I don't
fun.
think it's good with 4 people.
We'll have to see.
This is going to be one of them. How long is the game? Can
Why?
we
Why?
all-
I think that the models for the characters, they look so like PlayStation 2. You know what I mean?
It's a
There's
fucking-
nothing there.
It's a B team game. It's not a triple A
Like
game.
Play-Doh people.
Well, you just go and play like The Darkness on fucking 360, and it looks better. Like I don't get it.
Loot.
And that game, you like rip people's heads off and shit, and rip people apart and shit. And it looks impressive. This does not look impressive in any way.
No gameplay. Did any game have gameplay? I mean, well, that one with the guitars, that was gameplay, but that's come out
Yeah.
today, so that's why it showed gameplay.
Yeah. The fuck?
The rest didn't show anything. Everything else was just a trailer. Oh, and maybe Minecraft was gameplay as well. But
What is this shit?
One of your missions is to take back Redfall, neighborhood by neighborhood. Find
oh, safe house.
all over the island.
Back for Blood.
It's not all Back for Blood. It's like Far Cry. The guy said.
Well, it's showing us the map in between these clips. It was showing the map of the world. It's not massive, if it anything to go off, but it's like one like town.
There's your skill points.
Here, Layla's lift ability can be upgraded to launch teammates.
A bit Borderlandsy, isn't it?
Upgrade Layla's umbrella ability.
Don't say that.
To absorb
It is.
Don't say that.
Houses. You get guns. You get new guns. You can put a loadout on.
Wait! It's not one of them games where you loot guns. Like
It's been showing like bags. It's been finding like bags.
But surely, a shotgun is a shotgun is a shotgun. You're not telling me like a shotgun is like got a slightly better stats than the other shotgun.
I mean, it looked a bit like they're just looting new weapons. So
because Borderlands is just like you end up with like thousands of guns and they're all the fucking same. It's pointless.
Hey, look. How many different guns there are?
But I'm assuming they're all just one gun. Like they're not like.
I don't know. Let's see
I don't think it's like.
Oh, yeah, we go. Mod the guns.
Yeah, but it's not like. Yeah, that's fine. But it's not like this gun has like stats like 1.
Well, we'll see.
The gun
Maybe
stats like 5.
You can just modify the one gun.
Well, you got like a legendary shotgun and a.
Maybe not.
Like
I haven't seen like, oh, you get a better gun that's exactly the same.
I'm surely not. Like, you're not telling me that because that's just.
I'm just saying it's close with the mods and all that. Looks very similar.
You just had a knife or a grenade launcher.
Oh, on the floor. Put it in the tree. Down in a cave. There's a bell. Whoa.
They're not even doing anything.
Blobby man. Play-Doh man. Why does he look like a custard tart?
We sometimes joke that our games can be tough to define. The one thing that's consistent.
Tough to define. It's a fucking vampire game. What do you mean tough to define? It's not unique. There's nothing unique about it. Why is it unique?
It's a game. That's what it is.
It's not unique.
It's one of those games.
Redfall is the biggest, most ambitious game we have ever made.
The biggest
What else have you made?
Dishonored and Prey.
You made like the worst game of all time, fucking Prey, which has nothing to do with the original Prey. I played that for like 2 seconds, and I nearly had I had a migraine from that shit. It was like the worst game I've ever played. But for 2 seconds, that Prey, and I like the original Prey, and it's got fuck all to do with the original Prey. Are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah, Uncompetitive made a better game. Samurai versus vampires. There you go. That'd be a better game.
2nd of May.
Yep, 2nd of May.
2nd of May.
Not on Xbox One. Oh no.
I'm
MP4.
glad. Let's get into the current generation. Let's do something. But the game looks like it can run on the Xbox One.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like a bag of shit. I'm like the toughest customer in the world. I admit it. You know, I fully admit it. Like the game, like if the game's not good, I'm going to tell you it's not good. Like I'm not going to bullshit you. But that game, like, is not good. It is really not good. What's Dishonored like then? Does that have like actual kills where you cut people's heads off and stuff?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
That's an
I think
18.
it's more like a bit of stealth, and you go around and you stab them. That's about it, I guess.
So it's just kind of like rubber things like this then. So it's the same shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's gory. I don't think so.
She's fucking terrible.
2023. Well, you can expect, no
You know
games.
how you make a game for teenage and adult males, right? You get a woman who's in her like about 48 to make it for them because they know exactly what young adults and grown ass men want to play. No, I mean, they're not even good for fucking. Like, what the fuck?
No one cares about the stuff online.
Jesus Christ, man. Up next, Elder Scrolls, really.
Oh, they're going straight to Elder Scrolls.
Oh my god. No.
I thought it was like another day, not today.
Well, that's going off right now. Fuck that shit. Goodbye. Fuck off, man. That's gone. Get out of here. Elder Scrolls, my arse.
Need to release Skyrim again. That's what they need to do.
God, better than fucking this shit, isn't it? Whatever they do.
You just have to accept the best Elder Scrolls has already been made. It wasn't Skyrim.
Yeah, Oblivion. Done.
Even it's any of them before Skyrim, to be honest.
Fucking Oblivion. That's the best one. Everybody knows that. Some fucking weird guys talking now. Really glad I turned that off. I'm gonna put it on for like just so people can see what I'm talking about. I don't know if I'm gonna get it in time.
Well, should he like hi-fi? So there you go, you got something.
Look, what is this? Why is there a guy with eyeshadow on? What is going on? What is this? What is this? Seriously. What?
Cabbage biscuits.
The fuck is going on? What's wrong with these idiots?
That's what gamers want to see. Cabbage grated up.
What's going on?
Can't even use a knife properly. What's he doing?
The fuck? He's got his Kamikoto piece of shit knife. Kamikoto. You know what I'm talking about.
Real Japanese steel.
Real steel. You wouldn't want to mess with that, would you? Using ancient techniques. He's fucking burning the cabbage. He's burning the cabbage. What the fuck? Is there sound for this?
Yeah, it's got like a goofy song in it.
No. No.
I can hear it for yours now.
He put a cup of fucking milk in it.
Milk.
That's the worst thing you can do. It tastes like shit. What the fuck? Oh my, that is disgusting. Why? He put bacon in it. And why is this?
Not simming his flour. What's he doing?
This is like Gordon Ramsay's worst fucking nightmare come to life.
What's he doing? Don't do it.
Making like
You donkey.
cabbage bread. It's like something from that weird woman who's the Halo cookbook. It's disgusting.
Probably it's from the same cookbook because
It's the same book over and over. You just change the cover. Yeah, it'd be from the Skyrim cookbook, wouldn't it? What is that, bro? Seriously.
Just realised he is bad with a knife. He's not got all his fingers on one of his hands. Look, he's got 3 fingers on his hand.
For fuck's sake. He's got 2 fingers. Oh, dear. Fucking hell, mate. Nothing's going to top that. I was going to turn it off, but then I just saw, like, what's going on? This is Elder Scrolls. We don't care about that. What's going on? If you're here for Elder Scrolls, you're shit out of luck because I'm not watching that shit. Like, I don't care. I don't give a rat's ass.
I think Elder Scrolls is one of those games where I think some people play it, but it's like no one new kind of joins on. It's just they're stuck with it now, you know. Woo! Xbox. Woo!
Here we go. We got some gloating. Got some gloating. Yeah, it was pretty funny. What's that guy called that's completely mental that has the Stormtrooper Clone War fucking what's his
Falcon,
name?
isn't it?
It's Hyper something, isn't it?
Hyper Falcon or something like that. What's his name?
He's
Someone on
fucking he's fucking nuts. He
is goofy.
He is nuts.
He's arguing with someone else, like another fanboy, and then he blocked him because he just like talks a lot of shit. Like he's trolling. He's always trolling people.
He's not trolling though. He's an idiot.
Like, he is an idiot, but he's acting like he's trolling, and then they block him.
My favorite shill quote is, "I have good memories from every single Halo game, even the weaker ones like ODST." Never gets old.
You miss Pete Hines.
Pete Hines
on the Elder Scrolls.
I don't care about Elder Scrolls. I'm not watching it. I'm done. I'm
beyond
done. I'm beyond done. I don't care. I'm not wasting my time.
No, Todd. Where's Todd?
No one cares. Why are you still watching that? Stop it.
Just haven't turned it off.
Turn it fucking off. It's brain rot. You're just giving them views. You're going to see the stream numbers go down when that shit comes on. They'll stop fucking showing it. In fact, you know, why don't they just put Forza on at the end and then we can just turn it off when Forza comes on?
No, let's put it in the middle, so you have to wait through it to get to the good stuff.
Yeah, to get to stuff I actually want to see. Yeah, like I wanted to see Redfall. I don't think it's a good game, but I actually wanted to see the gameplay, and we didn't see gameplay, but at least we saw some of it.
Wah, wah. Song on our edges is vroom vroom.
Oh, vroom vroom!
Is that a banished Phaeton?
That is so sick. That is so sick. Oh, the music and everything. Oh. It looks amazing, guys.
Paid.
What about the classic from True Scottish Gamer? Master Chief Collection was fixed in a couple of months. Yes, before to be fucked up with the Master Chief Collection, but they got it fixed within a couple of months. Oh dear.
It's Halo. Huh?
Fucking Halo. Huh? That's a good one. What about that? What about the Sega Genesis? My mom bought me Sonic for the Sega Genesis, and it's like he wasn't even born when it came out.
Not only that, he said years later, and it wasn't even born when that year happened.
No. Oh man, that's a good one. I think a lot of people got on guard over the years when they realized I started making videos. They were like, I better not say that. I'll look an absolute twat. Someone's going to take that clip and then play it for all eternity.
Are we done?
What about the it was a big moment, right?
A big moment.
What was it? Only we were playing on split screen. What?
Still no split screen.
Never will be.
Campaign taken out.
Cancelled. No fucking ray tracing. No data night transitions, and no fucking, what was the other one? I always forget.
Still no
It's data night, ray tracing, and something else that they promised.
the weather.
Weather, dynamic weather. Yeah. Where is it? Where's the rain? Where's the snow? Where's the clouds? Anything. Not there.
Still haven't got a rank
Lies.
in the game that's not the battle pass.
Thought that. Who cares?
Yeah, but they said it's coming, so they haven't done it.
I don't care.
Something that takes 5 minutes to make.
Well, it should have been in the game from day one. Not hard.
Well, yeah, a load of things should be in the game day one, but you know, got to rush it out because
Reasons.
No reason, because they're not selling any copies. So there's no deadline to meet because it's going to go on Game Pass anyway. Just to make.
Yeah, but it's to make microtransaction money.
Yeah. Should have put them in MCC then.
Hey, yeah, that's a good quote. Let's quote that one. Well, it's still free to play. Yeah. Even if you think it's going to do bad, it's still free to play. What? Why do you want to leave? Have you got plans?
No, I'm just asking, are we doing anything else? Or are we going to.
What is this to do? I mean, we've just seen the greatest games of all time. I mean, we've seen a
Yeah,
guy, cartoon guy with a guitar hit someone in the face a couple of
And they
times.
didn't put GoldenEye on there. It would have been better than all of them.
GoldenEye's better than everything coming out this year. It's not even funny. It's like a 25-year-old. That's why PC fanboys are upset that a 25-year-old Nintendo 64 game is not coming to PC because it's the greatest game of all time. It's better than anything that's ever been on PC. And where was Age of Empires?
No show.
We were fucking hours about trebuchets, but nothing this time.
What?
Yeah, this is absolutely true. The Atriox is like letting you live. That's the only explanation for the whole campaign.
That's the whole point. Yeah, he just wants to have a
fight
fight, and then instead of going straight out of the fight, he's waiting, and then he's also dying, but it doesn't really tell you why he's dying. He's just dying.
I didn't even know that. How's he dying?
He's always coughing all the time.
It's just because like he's like got fucking.
It's like he's too old. He wants to have a glorious battle to die, and he didn't do it. He just like waited until Chief showed up. That's it.
Oh, I don't know. It was fucking stupid. Why can't we just have Atriox in the game? Why the whole thing was stupid. Why the fuck is the Queen from Gears in it? Like none of it made sense. Why did they not put the Didact in it, and now they're bringing the Didact back after they killed him in a book, and now they bring him back in another book because even though they killed him in one book, they want to bring him back in another book, but they don't want to bring him back in the fucking game. What the fuck is that shit? I'm not watching the rest of the show. It's fucking Elder Scrolls. What do you want me to watch that for? I could just look at my fucking Skyrim fucking box over there. It's the same thing. I already got that shit. I don't want it. I'm good. You know how much that Skyrim for 360 cost me? 99 pence. That's how much it cost. And I still haven't played it. They didn't kill the leader though. It's because whoever wrote the story is a bell end. It doesn't make none of it makes sense. I told you what the story should have been. It should have been about fucking
Anything else?
Captain Del Rio. It should have been about. That's what the story should have been about. Captain Del Rio betraying the UNSC. That would have made the most sense. There's huge fucking build up for it because it's the continuation of the story of Halo 4 and Halo 5. Halo 4, Del Rio says you have to destroy the fucking AR. It's going to destroy us all, like in fucking Grim and Billy and Mandy. Destroy us all! Destroy us all! And then Chief's like, no, fuck you. And he takes it and he fucks off. Yeah? And everybody's against fucking Del Rio, whatever. And then what he says comes true in Halo 5. She fucking kills them all and shit. So, and then it's like, so he would like be pissed off about that, and then he could like turn on everybody who fucking like stabbed him in the back in his like view of things, and then you've got the perfect fucking antagonist. He's like, is he not? They set him up. They set him up brilliantly in Halo 4. He's an arsehole all the way through. It's perfect. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is a blow through op. Recon would just slow us down. He's a brilliant character. Like, seriously.
People complaining about GoldenEye, but I've just seen that you can get like codes online for like £3. So for rare replay. So
yeah, exactly. This is retarded. Oh, but it's not on PC though.
PC.
What happens when you buy a £10,000 fucking pound PC and you can't play a 25-year-old N64 game on it? What a fucking shame. Even though they can play it, but you know, they gotta fucking cry about it. What do you mean you can't see Del Rio as a villain? He's a villain in Halo 4. He's always been a villain. What was he talking about? When was he on our side? At what point? It's perfect. It makes total sense. There's no reason. There's no reason for the Banished to even blow up the Infinity, because why were they even fighting the Infinity? They just pulled that out of their ass. Why are we even fighting the Infinity? They were fighting the fucking Spirit of Fire or whatever, weren't they? In like Halo Wars 2, and then fast forward, and now they're fighting the Infinity. Why? For what reason? The whole point of Halo Wars 2 was to do with the fucking Ark. They're not on the Ark. They're on like this random Halo ring. Why are they on the Halo ring in the first place? None of it makes any sense. What are they doing there? What is the purpose? Why have they got bases there? What's the point? What are they doing?
Doesn't make sense.
Are they getting resources out of the ring or something? Like mining operations, what they were saying? Like they just come up
They
with
were mining, yeah. There's that one dig site.
Well, they just come up with like convoluted reasons for why they're even there. It's like
well, they didn't ever explain why they're there.
Yeah, no real reason why they're there. You just have to make your own fucking story up. And then there's no fucking forerunners in the game. There's no flood. There's fuck all. It's just the Banished, who are like the shit version of the Covenant. It's garbage, man. What were they thinking? What? What's he even saying? Can you even read that? I don't understand what he's saying.
You have been scared to answer by proof video games are for neckbeard and are fake.
I don't know what he's on
I don't get it. Video games for neckbeards, like Gamer J Lee.
Let's fucking go! Anyway. People are just talking shit in the chat now. Like, come on, get a grip, guys. I'm gonna get some juice. You better have some better talking points than video games are evil when I get back. I'm gonna get some juice. You better be something better in the chat.
Who? Why do I want to watch Ackman? He's terrible. Who's the biggest Halo shill? I don't know. It's one of the Forerunners, isn't it? It's going to be like Ubernick or someone like that.
Marks out of 10 then for the conference.
3. 3 out of 10.
I was going to say 3.
Yeah, because, you got to take 3 points off because Forza was on it. So that's a 7. I'll take off 1 because Redfall wasn't as good as I thought it would be. It looks a bit boring.
No gameplay as well.
Elder Scrolls Online, that's another 2 points off. And then I guess didn't show enough games, so another point there.
And no Age of Empires or GoldenEye.
Well, we already got GoldenEye today, so it doesn't get any points for that because they already announced it on Twitter. So
yeah,
if they did put GoldenEye, it could have been a 5 or something.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 2.
2.
Yeah, because after what you've just said there, I can't give it a 3. It's a 2.
Yeah, they should have put GoldenEye on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's go 2 because it should have put GoldenEye on.
Should have put GoldenEye on and Age of Empires, which is coming up.
Yeah.
Missing games.
Well, achievements are out for that Hi-Fi Rush, so we'll see if the TA Javroni grind it out.
bring them up. What do they look like? They on TA?
60. Yeah, it's on TA. It's got 61 achievements.
What's it
It's
called?
also
Hi-Fi Rush.
the game is £30 and £40 deluxe edition, so it's not a full price game, is it?
How
not
do you
50 quid games,
What's the game
digital.
called?
Hi-Fi Rush. That's what it's called.
Right. Yeah,
it's on one of the newest TA articles, so
I can't see it.
One of the last articles.
Hang on. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Do this, do that. They're not beat the game on hard, very hard.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, there's 5 difficulty levels.
I can't even see the achievements though.
You have to click on the game and then it'll be on that.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Oh dear.
Because it's not like properly out yet.
What's painful that does.
Just a lot of generic stuff, I think. Like do this many times.
Why am I not surprised?
It's nothing like finish S rank every level. Same as like Devil May Cry, really.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Oh dear.
Do the game on all the difficulties. It's not a 1 or a 0 because
I'm sure for Tango.
I'm
sure for Tango will get a good 15 gamer score on that. So he's a real fan. So why not give it a 1? Because I just gave it a 2.
Yeah. It gets a point for Minecraft.
It's a point for Redfall, a point for Minecraft,
and 1 point for one for Minecraft, 1 for Redfall.
And it would get probably more points if GoldenEye was on it and Age of Empires, and they did show
if
that
Forza wasn't on it, it'd get more points.
If Forza wasn't on it, it'd get more points, obviously, and Elder Scrolls shouldn't be on it.
Yeah.
They got to be fair. Got to be fair.
Who's worse, Ubernick or Green Skull? There you go. There's a question.
There's not much in it, but it's definitely Ubernick in it.
Yeah, I said that when you weren't here. Biggest shill. He's the biggest shill. I think it's worse because Green Skull, like, his channel's dead, so no one watches him. So Ubernick's the worst because people actually listen to him.
The problem with Ubernick is he's still heavily involved with 343 more so than
They both are, aren't they?
Yeah, but Ubernick is like constantly being shoved in your face at events and shit now, like live.
Yeah, it's more. I think he maybe just stands out more. Maybe Green Skull's always there, but lurking in the back because he's like a midget and he's just you can't see him.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Ubernick's like really tall, isn't he? So
he's more of a. He's just more of a.
He's ginger, so he stands out.
He's just more of an annoying cunt than Green Skull, and then he's got his weird girlfriend who's just as annoying as him, and like, do you know what I mean? The one that's like having a tubes tied and all that shit, and sleeping with a dog. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm saying stuff that's true.
You're not making it up. You have to explain
it's true.
It
I'm telling him now. He's got that weird girlfriend, the SJW, with the shaved eyebrow and the colourful hair, and she's a weirdo as well. It's like the fucking nightmare couple from fucking hell. Is it not? I'm not making this stuff up.
I know you're not making it up.
She sleeps with a dog. It's not normal. Jesus.
No, that's not Green Skull. That's Gamer J Lee who said he was like Moses.
Yeah, but I thought at first he meant Moses is an actual Moses, but he means Moses FPS, the fucking guy.
The guy just blocked me on Twitter.
Yeah, the guy just blocked me on Twitter, yeah.
It's not even like his tweet was wrong. It's just that coming from him, he's someone who's already just there to, troll and piss about, like with the nameplate thing. He just did it. He did it as like a troll,
clout.
And yeah,
it's clout. He's a controversial Kent Jones, isn't he? Of Halo. No one knows who that is, but
doing it for the.
He's doing it for the drama. He's not actually a Halo fan. That's what I said. That's what I said in the tweet, and that's why he fucking blocked me, because it's the fucking truth. He's not even a Halo fan. He's just a fucking clout chaser, drama merchant. I basically said, "Who the fuck are you?" Like, who gives a fuck what you say? No one cares what you say. The brute homeworld being destroyed has nothing to do with the Banished. The Banished were already not at the brute homeworld to begin with.
Jeff Keighley made a tweet saying, "What would you rate that event?" And I put D or below, and that's 23%, and the majority are B. It's a B.
A B.
A B.
Yeah.
31%
on Twitter.
On Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, that's all the fucking Twitter weirdos.
Fanboy
weirdos.
Yeah, majority.
You've seen that Mega 64 thing. That is the funniest thing I've seen all week. I'm going to share it right now.
Well, he's like,
don't tell him. I'll show him. Hang on. I'll show him. It's fucking funny as fuck, man. This is the funniest thing you're ever going to see. Look at this shit. Oh, I had to move the fucking screen over. There we go. You got to see this. Here we go. Check this out. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. The actual tweet is, "We may have a Nintendo world, but we live in an Xbox universe. Xbox still the king. Hail to the chief. Halo." He's like standing in an Xbox onesie with two Xbox Halo games. It's hilarious. Brilliant. Oh dear, that was hilarious. That was so funny.
Whew.
Who wants his girlfriend? What are you talking about? Whose girlfriend? Ubinit's girlfriend? Blackbond's girlfriend? What's he talking about? I've missed like half the chat when I was doing that. Wait, what happened? Are they talking to me or talking to each other? What happened?
Don't know. They're talking to you.
Well, it's just like out of context says you want his girlfriend. What? Whose girlfriend? Look, not you want someone's girlfriend. Whose girlfriend are we talking about? I don't want anyone's girlfriend. Not if they've been with fucking Ubinic.
I think the chat doesn't get the Mega 64 just trolls and they're just joking around.
It's a joke. Yeah. Ubinic's girlfriend. I wouldn't touch her with a 40-foot pole. She sleeps with a dog. You fucking touch her. I'm dead serious. Why would anybody? What? She's average at best. She's not even good looking. Even if she didn't sleep with a dog. I'm just not interested. What? Are you for real? Are you insane? These people think I'm
going to complain about you.
These people think I'm fucking. Why? She does sleep with a dog. It's not. I'm not. I'm not saying anything that's not true. She's proud of it. She just has a different opinion about it. I think it's gross. She thinks it's normal. Okay, it's not normal. It's gross. I can have an opinion about that. That's not. I'm not making stuff up about it. I'm not spreading rumors. I'm saying the fucking truth. She sleeps with a dog. It's not up for debate. She said that, not me. I only know that because she posted about it. Ackman sleeps with his dog as well. He's got that big mutt. Yeah. He's a gross person as well.
Griffin Gaming as well.
No, don't start me on him. Fucking hell, I'll be here all night. Xbox has to exist because we need competition. If we don't have Xbox, then we're fucked. There's no competition.
They're just like buying the competition now. That's what they want to do.
Failing at it miserably.
Buying everyone up and then ruining every company they buy.
Yeah. I'm not bothered because if Call of Duty's free, like on Game Pass and
think about it. If Microsoft do what they're doing and fail, then there'll be like a grab bag where everyone will just buying up everything because they're going to sell off all the companies they bought. So someone else can come in and buy everything and buy Halo and buy everything else, couldn't they? So
I don't think that's going to happen. But...
Well, yeah, because it's Microsoft. They'll just keep funneling the money from whatever they do for PCs over. So. But hopefully, maybe someone with sense will go, right, we're going to cut Xbox out. We're selling Xbox to someone. Because they could, you know.
Why would you be anti-Sony and anti-Nintendo?
As an anti... What? Yeah, you know, like you're anti the ones that are better than Microsoft, you know.
Why would you be anti-Nintendo and anti-Sony?
Like they're the only ones that actually make games.
But then he says all three suck. So you're anti.
Well, yeah, but you pirate games, so don't you suck because you're not paying for anything. So the industry's not going to get any better, is it?
Well,
it's just going to be.
It depends.
Well, if all you do, depends what
games he's pirating, doesn't it?
If he's pirating 10-year-old games, all right. If he's pirating games that just come out, then it's like, well, how do you know that game's good? Like, he's not supporting it. So if you support a game that sucks, that's bad. But if you pirate a game that's good, then it's not good, is it?
If you pirate a game that's good, you're not getting any money, so they're just going to go under.
Like, if you see an indie game, you should give them the money if you think it's good, because they deserve it. Whereas a
What you-
big company
what-
is
what-
ruining
what-
Halo. You shouldn't
what-
give any money 3 for 3, should you?
What are you saying, man? What do you mean?
Yeah, but
Like,
a cheap laptop's not going to be as good as a new Xbox, is it?
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't get it.
It's got a totally different mentality to us in completely.
Yeah.
I don't have this mentality.
Because
Like,
it doesn't matter to me. I own all consoles, whatever. I'll get
Well,
a PS5
if-
when I feel like it. But
if you want to own them all, you don't have to own them all.
yeah, you don't have to. But I own
You're not-
PC. I own
Yeah, but you're
Xbox.
not anti any particular.
No, I'm
console.
not anti any. If a new company showed up and made a good console,
If a
I'd probably look at
game
it.
you want is on a specific console and you're willing to play it,
Yeah,
you're
just
willing
go
to
and buy it
spend
because
money
it's
to buy
it's not even much. Even getting any console, it's not much, is it? It's really cheap.
Well,
Well, like, if you want to be like
it used
someone
to
who-
be.
it used to be,
Used
but
to be £300 a pop. Now they're like 500.
well, Switch
now,
still is.
Now we're getting into
so,
big money plus the fucking storage and
yeah.
controllers
If you
and-
get so many systems,
you know my philosophy. If you buy a new console, you've got to get 4 controllers minimum.
Yeah, and
4
you've got to
controllers.
get
That's my philosophy.
you got to get the games you can't get anywhere else.
So that's another £200 right there. Whereas controllers used to be £25 each, now they're £50 each. So you know what I mean? It's like it's getting more expensive all the time.
He said another comment here.
What's he saying?
Consoles don't have indie titles. Oh,
Anti-digital
Samurai
only
Edge.
consoles.
Yeah. We don't do that either. That's just silly. But a PC is a digital only console, so that's the problem with PC because no one buys discs anymore and no one makes them.
There is
DRM as well.
yeah, but
Consoles don't have indie. Well,
that was Samurai Edge though, not Strong Game.
yeah, I know. Yeah, well, I'm just adding on to it.
I'm just making sure.
Well, that's not really true either because I can't think of a game that's on PC that never goes to console.
Well, there's a couple, but they're not very good. Are
A
they?
couple, but it's like it's very limited. It's like,
you got
at
the
some
original.
point it will.
You got the original Deus Ex, which is PC.
Yeah, an older
You've got
game.
old
Maybe.
games.
But I
You've
mean,
got,
like these days, people don't make games for the PC; they make games for the console.
Most of them, yeah.
All the main expensive games are anyway. They're on everything.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like Windows, so at least he's anti-Windows. But
I like Windows. I got some on my house. And see outside to them.
But the thing is that it's like a lot of things aren't made for. They're made for Windows. You need Windows to run it.
Consoles don't have indie titles like PC. Well, they do. They do.
Yeah, I'm saying, well, yeah, I can't think of any
Switch has.
games that are on PC that you can't get anywhere else or never will. That's an indie game anyway. That's new.
I don't even care about that many indie games to begin with, but there's tons of indie games on
the Switch. It's got like
I'd say
thousands of them.
it goes like probably it's like Switch and then PlayStation then Xbox for indie games. I would say there's more.
Yeah.
There's less on Xbox than there is on the other two.
There's a lot of games that are indie on Switch that aren't even on PC because they get the mobile games and stuff as well, don't they?
Well, I don't know everything.
They get a bit more. I think it's like flooded with too many games. I think
I haven't completed Breath of the Wild yet, or the Hyrule Warriors. What's it called? The one for the Switch, the one that's like a prequel to Breath of the Wild. I haven't played that either. So
what was the first Deus Ex on PS2 as well?
No,
I don't remember if it was.
No, it
That's
wasn't.
what Samurai Edge says.
It's a lie. It's a
I
lie.
thought that's the second one. I thought the second one's on PS2.
It isn't. It's on Xbox.
Yeah, it's on. I thought it's on both. The second one. It was on PS2 and Xbox.
I don't believe it was on PS2. I think it's just on Xbox. But even if it is, it's like it's kind of irrelevant because it's still not the first one.
Oh, look. Deus Ex.
No, I'm not going to play Escape from Tarkov. It's a free to play game. I'm not going to do it.
Oh, the first one was on PS2. Yeah.
There you go.
Second one was on Xbox. Bit odd, isn't it? Human Evolution's on Wii U. Woo.
In any event, like I there's some games that are PC exclusive, but there's not many of them.
Switch has plug and play, so I disagree with that as well. The Switch is plug and play. You don't have to download any games.
Yeah, you just have to download a couple
At
of
most,
games.
it's a patch, and even then, a PC you have to download it again. So it's worse on PC.
What's this say? Consoles were once valuable. Well, they are,
Yeah,
aren't they?
I'm
They're still
reading.
valuable.
Yeah, still cheaper. So a Switch is still
The
£200.
consoles are more valuable now than they've ever been because you buy an Xbox for new, and then a week later, it's worth double what you paid for it. So I don't know what you mean. Your PC doesn't go up in value. Your graphics card doesn't go up in value, but the Xbox does because no one can get them.
I think Nintendo does have the best exclusive.
Neither PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo have strong exclusives. What are you talking about?
I'd say it.
What's Mario?
Like Nintendo, then PlayStation, then Xbox.
What's
I'd say.
Mario Odyssey?
Yeah, and New Zelda. We just said about
what's Breath
New
of the
Zelda's
Wild?
coming.
What's the new Zelda? What do you mean?
And again, you say that, but it's like there's nothing on PC then. There's nothing strong on that either.
I don't have to like these games. It's not like
no, I know that. I'm not saying you have to like everything, but I'm saying even exclusive wise, Nintendo beats PC because there's nothing on PC. Like I said, everything comes out to consoles now.
I don't know if I'll stream GoldenEye. We'll see.
Yeah, Switch has GoldenEye. PC doesn't. There we go.
True story.
And if the excuse is, oh, well, I can pirate and emulate on my PC, well, it's like, well, you've got to pay 5 times as much for the system to get the super duper PC. Then you've got to rig it up so you can pirate the games. And even then, that's still, you could download anything from that. It's like,
it's effort. And
how do you know it's going to be any good? You won't get the online experience.
You won't get any patches. You won't get any.
It'll take ages to be behind everyone else on the patches, yeah.
And then you're not supporting the company, so when it goes under, it will be your fault, not ours.
Linux isn't immune though, because the games, you still have to update the games, the software. Like, you hardly update the operating system on a console. It's there out of the box usually. It's Microsoft's. The Xbox is the only one that keeps updating the dashboard over and over and over again. Switch and PlayStation are very limited. You update the console once every 6 months or something. You know what I mean?
But this guy doesn't like those consoles, does he? So
he doesn't like Windows. He likes Linux, which it's just another operating system. It's not really any different for the games anyway. And they do, they can make updates and you can download new things and do what you want with it because it's, you can add to it yourself, really, a Linux, can't you?
Yeah, but the thing is,
just build on top of what you've already got.
This is an important point here. Like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are glitchy, yeah, but they've sold more copies than anything ever made.
Sold more than anything Xbox has made. ever
in their history.
It's all millions. It's like, even if they had issues, people still went and bought it because there's that many Switch sales out there that people just go and buy it anyway.
Yeah, it's just completely mad. Pokemon is just still so popular. It was popular 25 years ago, and it's still mega popular now. It's
Pokemon
more popular.
Still sells, even if the games aren't that good. It'll still sell.
Yeah, Pokemon Go, man. It was shit.
Yeah, Pokemon Go. I'll still play Pokemon Go. It's just a game, just chill on your phone for a little bit. There you go. You're done. Something to do when you're out.
Mystery Dungeon and fucking all that shit. No, I'm all right. I'm good.
And loads of spin-offs.
People loved it. Pokemon Snap.
Uncompetitive says Windows malware, a virus made by Bill Gates.
Yeah, well, let's not get into the conspiracies. Whether they're real or not, I still don't want to talk about it.
Well, the thing is, if you think all the exclusive games on the new consoles are bad, then every game's bad at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, which is the problem.
Like, anything on PC exclusive is bad as well. It's like, the whole industry shit,
What he's saying is everything is wank, but he's excluding PC because he plays on PC. But what he needs to understand is that actually everything is wank, including the PC. That's the truth.
Yeah. You get the odd decent game every year or so, and there you go.
About 10 years ago, you got a decent game every week. You couldn't afford to buy them all. You were like going broke because you couldn't.
Now you have Game Pass and you don't have to buy any. You just see the little crap.
And I don't want to play them.
Yeah, you have them for free, and they still
I have them for free, and I don't want them. I don't want them. Like, I don't want this. Like, go away.
Some Linux titles require updates. He's put another comment. Well, again, you're saying games that are on the Switch. They're on the Switch, Hollow Knight and things like that, and they do get patches. They do get patches.
What's the argument here?
I don't get it. Like all these games, they get updates because the modern gaming runs on updates because they're connected to the internet 24/7. So they'll always update the games. It's just like how they work. I don't really get it. It's just like, well, if people release the console now with no way to patch games, no one will put any games on it because it's something that saves you if you mess up.
They tried to do it with the Atari VCS and failed miserably, didn't they?
Yeah, it's a stupid idea because we've got the new technology. You should just make a game that's good enough at launch and trickle in some updates when you need it. That's it. Just don't make it broken when it comes out and you'll be fine. That's what indie games do. Indie games are usually fine at launch and then have an update or two and then you're done. That's it. Like you'll get 1.0 and then it'll be like 1.3 and then that's it. There's like 2 or 3 updates and then never again needs to be touched because it's finished. Like Wonder Boy was like that. The remake of Wonder Boy 3. Like a few updates, added a few new things, and there you go. Didn't need any more updates. It was done. But it worked at launch, so there you go. Done.
Yeah, you can buy it on cartridge now, can't you?
Yeah, well, or any cartridge updates anyway. It's just like, it doesn't matter. It's just...
Yeah, but I think they updated it before they put it on cartridge, didn't they? Because it came out...
Yeah, I think the cartridge probably is the full updated version.
So that's what I mean. So, there you go.
And they could do that as well. They can re-release a game with all the updates on it. And then...
Yeah.
So that issue kind of just goes away. Because
you can't be too hung up on updates because it's out of our hands. We can't control that.
Yeah.
On whatever system you're on.
Windows is bad, uncompetitive. Windows 11 is better. I don't want to get Windows 11. I've clicked on it and it says, "Oh, you shouldn't update because it doesn't support your like graphics card." And I'm like, "Well, there's no point doing that then, is there?" Or like, there's plenty of games where if you update Windows, they won't work anymore. So you don't want to update Windows. You want to keep it the way it is.
It's a double-edged sword, isn't it?
PC is wank if it's Windows exclusive.
I don't know what you're on about.
Free to play, live service, etc.
What are you on about? It's only wank. It's only wank if it's Windows exclusive. If you can't play it because you haven't got Windows.
Yeah,
that's it.
All Microsoft games are Windows exclusive.
That's exactly the same. That's exactly the same as it being on a console and you can't play it because it's on.
You're on the wrong operating system. Operating system is pretty much the same as a console, really.
You don't have the wrong operating system on the Switch, do you? You can only have one operating system.
Same with the Steam Deck, isn't it? Because you can change the operating system on that. So
yeah,
you don't want to mess with it because then it'll stop you from doing stuff, won't it?
You just don't want a Steam Deck because then you'll be mischief.
The
Steam Deck. The Steam Deck. At the Steam Deck.
I trust him competitive. I think he knows what he's talking about. But
but we
It
don't
is
care.
still the best-selling operating system, so you have to put up with it. Because if you go to work, they're gonna have Windows computers.
I've been using Windows computers since before
The
1995.
90s.
Yeah,
We've been
everybody,
gamers since the
everybody.
90s.
Yeah, I use computers that didn't even have Windows on them at some point, and it was like load spot the dog, and you had to type it in. Load spot the dog. They were like, and the floppy disks were like house bricks. They were huge.
Decentralized as in indie title, IP free, not tied to an exclusivity. Halo is bad because Microsoft owns it and they refuse to hand Halo to other devs to emphasize
he
I'm not
even-
PC elitist.
You're just getting like
I think he's a Linux elitist.
you're getting totally off topic, man. Like, what are you saying? Like, it was an interesting topic, but like, what are you trying to say? Are you saying we shouldn't buy Switch consoles? Is that what you're saying? What's the point here? What's the crust of
If
your
you want to
argument?
play Switch games, you have to buy the Switch. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, unless you want to rip everybody Nintendo off, but then you won't even have the best version of the game in the first place, and you're
Yeah.
ripping them off.
And if you really like the game, then you're not supporting them with the money.
Not supporting them with the money, and you can't play with each other because you're emulating.
And it won't run as well, yeah. It's just
They won't run as well, and you won't have any updates, and you won't have the extra fucking characters and modes and DLC and all that shit.
Yeah. And you can't take it on the go unless it works on the Steam Deck.
And you won't have Nintendo Online service with all the games. So
I think it's just all faffing. It's like trying to go off the grid. It's like you got to do a lot of work to do it, but doing it with a computer is pretty much impossible.
boycott AAA games, support indie games, but I don't like indie games. I don't
Some
like them.
indie games,
Don't enjoy them.
Indie games aren't like worth it either because they're owned
Exactly,
by
because they're shit.
bigger companies. Yeah.
I support games that are good. If it's an indie game and I
Yeah,
like
if it's a
it.
good game, it doesn't matter who makes it.
I got
doesn't
a lot of fucking heat for when I said I like No Man's Sky, and I'm like, it's an indie game, and everyone's like, no, it isn't. I'm like, yes, it is. It's like Sony bought them at the last second. They were like an indie
it?
dev.
Yeah, but now it's cool to like No Man's Sky. You're allowed to like it now.
Oh yeah, you can't like it when I liked it.
Can't like it at launch. You have to like it when it's 10 updates in and
I
people
prefer
have made YouTube
see, this is
videos
the
telling
thing.
you to.
See, this is the thing. I preferred it when it came out, when there was fuck all content.
I don't think I played it after the launch version.
I liked it more when it came out than I do now. Now it's like, no. When it came out, I preferred it then. Support indie games. Why? I don't have to do any of that because I just play games that I want to play. Like,
yeah. It doesn't matter if it's an indie game.
Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge. There's a good game.
Yeah.
I don't. Is it classed as an indie game? I don't know. Is it?
No, I
not classed
wouldn't
as
say it is an
game?
indie game because it's based on a license, isn't it?
Well, technically, an indie game is a publisher that publishes themselves, doesn't publish through another publisher.
I wouldn't say it was because it's publishing
Technically.
from Nickelodeon, isn't it? So
The Nickelodeon's not a game thing.
yeah, but I mean, it's like
Publishing through it, then.
corporation, isn't it? You're under that. You're under that. You can't do anything they
Yeah,
don't
but
let you.
well,
Yeah.
there you go. So that's what I'm saying. Is it an indie game or not? Well, I didn't look at it and go, oh, it's not an indie game, so I can't buy it. I didn't even cross my mind because I just wanted the game.
Yeah,
So
I
just
don't
buy it.
I don't think about that either. It's like, well, if someone makes a good game and it's Microsoft, then I'll get it, right? Isn't it? Or play it because it's going to be on Game Pass anyway. But you know, don't care who makes it.
Corporations did not cause the downfall of gaming. They did not. It was the idiots buying microtransactions and supporting crappy games. It wasn't actually the corporations. It was the people.
They're just doing what people buy because people are suckers. Isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. People are idiots.
Like they started buying phone apps and like you can make money off idiots buying phone apps that don't do anything. Let's make a phone app that all it is you just spend your money on it, and then people spent the money on it, and then they were like, "Whoa, let's use this," and EA are like, "Yeah, let's make some phone games," and they're like, "Oh, let's put that in Star Wars, yeah," and then they just make all the money doing that.
Don't sell a
It's not.
decent game.
It's nothing to do with the corporations. They're just doing it because what their goal is make money, and people will buy it. And there you go.
They never cared about making good games. The only people that cared about making good games was the people that actually made them, not the actual like business people.
Yeah,
who
the
run
business
corporations.
side of it, yeah.
They've always just cared about is the game
Money.
making money, which is
Same,
why
that's never changed either. It's always
which is
been
why
about-
Rise Son of Rome, which was an amazing game but didn't sell well, there was no sequel. Why? Because it didn't sell well. There you go. And the microtransactions for it didn't sell either. So there you go.
If it doesn't
Facts.
sell, no one's gonna carry on.
Exactly. But Fortnite, a piece of shit game with microtransactions, that's making millions.
Yeah, well, Fortnite, it was a failure, and then they went battle royale, and then everyone played it. But before that, it was a failure. So
Yeah, it was a failure for 2 weeks, and then suddenly it's
yeah,
a
failure for a month, but until the battle royale came out, and then
yeah.
all the kids realized, hold on, battle royale, yeah.
I think it was just because it was free. The actual game wasn't free.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was like a super deluxe edition, £100. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was so much stupid.
Just if kids find it popular, then they make loads of money because they can just milk the credit cards of parents.
Milk idiots. Born idiots.
Roblox and Minecraft and Fortnite and all that.
Yeah. I don't understand it, but whatever.
Like if the kids think it's popular, then it is, isn't it? Same with Pokemon. And
It's
things
like
that.
it's like I was
Call of
saying.
Duty, Halo. Hey, when Halo was popular, kids were playing it, but now only old men play it. So
It's like I was trying to explain on Twitter. People trying to say like games are good because it wasn't even Twitter. It was someone I was arguing with. It's like when I was a kid, they used to have Pogs. They were cardboard, and they were really popular, and they were just cardboard. And that's what Fortnite is. It's just really popular. It's really popular for no reason. It's not actually good.
Yeah, loads of things are popular for a reason. Yeah.
And yeah, they are popular because they are, and that's it. It's just
are popular because of just by chance, really. It's by luck usually.
Yeah, by luck. Yeah.
As what someone markets it one way and the right people see it, isn't it? It's just
this is it because Overwatch is popular, but what happened to fucking Battleborn and all that shit? It's the same fucking game.
Yeah, very similar. Yeah,
like it just died after and Lawbreakers and what happened to that? Nothing. It died, but it's the same fucking game.
Yeah. Very similar games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think when one game's done it, it's hard for the next one to steal it from them, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing with Overwatch is it had a lot of shills behind it who were playing the game like a year before the game came out, so it was like in a beta test.
I feel like
Overwatch
what
it had over other games is that it had a build up, whereas like Battleborn just kind of dropped out of nowhere and no one cared.
I think the big thing at Overwatch is it's played by like bronies and fucking weirdos like I like anime.
Well, yeah, definitely. But
who fucking
I mean, like just in general, the reason it had popularity is because it had a lot more build up than other games, and it was building to be a bit like Team Fortress 2, and Team Fortress 2 was at a point where it was dead. Like it still played, but no more updates, so people wanted something new. That's it.
And that game was shit.
On the Xbox, it was worse. It was just launch version, but on the PC, it just kept getting updates. So I think that's why people played it.
Well, it's still shit.
It was just another game on PC, and then went free to play. So everyone's talking about phones in the chat.
I don't know what they're on about.
Well, phones they start breaking after like 2 years. You have to get another one because they intentionally make them to break.
Well, whatever.
and they keep taking the headphone jack out of them. So you got to keep finding shittier phones because all the good ones keep having it taken out.
I don't use headphones on my phone, so I don't give a rat's ass.
Yeah.
So.
I do, and I don't want to use wireless ones because they're just bad for your head, and all the ones designed are terrible.
I just don't use headphones. So I won't say has ever had this problem. That's like USB ports on game consoles, though, isn't it? They keep getting less and less.
Yeah, keep getting taken off.
And why the fuck do they put them on the back? Like, I'm trying to put them on the front so I can actually use them. Hello?
Yeah, put them all on the front. That's what
put them all on the fucking front. Why do we want to plug into the back? What are we plugging into our game consoles? Controllers. Yeah? Why are we plugging them into the back then? We need to see them in the front, right? No?
Yeah, well, yeah, stupid at the back. 360.
Well, what else do you plug into it?
Nothing.
The 360 had an excuse because you had to plug into the wireless adapter on the original model.
Yeah.
So it had an excuse. There's literally no excuse for, and the 360 has 2 on the front, so it's actually one of the best. And then it has 3 on the back, so there's 5. Yeah. The Switch dock has 2 on the front, so that's probably the second best.
I know the launch PS3 had 4 on the front.
Yeah, well, good luck with that because it fucking rots on the inside, doesn't it? Melts. There's 2 on the Wii U, and they're on the front.
2 on the back, 2 on the front for Wii U, I think, isn't it?
Or is it? I can't fucking remember. Yeah,
same with PS4. I think a lot of them do 2 on the front, 2 on the back. I think that's very normal.
Well, the Wii hasn't got any, but it doesn't use USB for controls anyway, does it? It uses either GameCube controller or the Waggle, so they don't have. They're wireless. They don't have USB. But the Wii U has 2 on the front and 2 on the back. Yeah, you want at least 2 on the front.
Yeah, 2 on the front at least.
But the Xbox is like the size of a fucking
brick. It has 1.
And it has 1 on the front. Are you fucking shitting me, brother? Like, are they fucking?
And the Xbox One had 1 on the side, like the launch one.
Yeah,
and none on the
side. 1 on the side. Yeah. They begrudgingly put that on there, didn't they? the game released one at some point with no USB ports. It's going to be just wireless. It's going to be wank. We're like, no, thank you. I'm not buying that shit. That's when I go to PC. When they little game console with no USB ports, no controller ports, and you can't play a wired. That's when I go to PC. Right there.
Ooh.
That is when I'm going. That is bullshit. What's the PS3 got then? 2 on the front. Or 1?
I think most of them have 2 on the front, but I remember the launch one had 4 on the front. I think the launch one had might have 4 on the front and 2 at the back. It was too many.
Well, whatever. Why can't we just have Nintendo 64, GameCube, original Xbox, 4 controller ports on the front of the console?
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
Novel concept.
It's 4 USBs. There you go. Yeah.
So the last console that had 4 controller ports on the front was the PlayStation 3, the original PlayStation 3, which came out.
I think so. I'd say so.
In 2006 or 5. No, 6. It was 6 after because the Xbox came out in 2005. Yeah. That was the last one. That was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now we just end up with less and less. There's only 3 USB ports now.
Yeah.
For 4 controllers.
Yeah, when you want to plug one in, and it's they're all taken because you've got a hard drive in one, and then you might have on the Switch, you might have the GameCube one.
Yeah, but you can't use an external drive for the games on the Xbox One Series X anyway. You have to use their fucking
well, only if you're playing the
proprietary.
old games on it.
Yeah, but if you want to play the old games, I'll just play on the Xbox One.
No, I just transferred it all over. So.
Nah, fuck that. No, because they don't work properly.
I've not had any issues with what I've played yet, but
I have Gears Ultimate and Rise and stuff. What do you mean PS3 was the last console you enjoyed? The PS4 is better than the PS3. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but how is the PlayStation 3 better than the PlayStation 4? In any way. It has all the same games, plus more. They literally re-released everything. They re-released all the Uncharted's. The only thing they didn't release was like Resistance and Infamous.
And you can play most of them. That's the streaming whatever, and the new.
Yeah, you can download them, can't you? But,
yeah, the new thing as well. The
whatever. Like even without that, like you're still like they re-released like everything. So how is the PlayStation 3 better than the PS4? Like if you like the PS3, you should like the PS4, right? It's the same thing, only newer and better. Am I wrong here? This is coming from someone who had the PlayStation 4 first and then went backwards. And it's like going back to the dark ages on PS3. It's like the interface and everything is terrible. It's like you don't even sign into your accounts until you have to like sign into you have to like you have an online account and an offline account, and you have to sign into the offline account and then sign into the online account. It's like archaic. It's terrible. It's like the Switch. You turn it on and you press a button and you're on your account. PlayStation 3, it take like 10, 15 minutes just to get to your account and sign in. It's archaic, man. And it didn't even have achievements when it came out. That's why it's all ass backwards. Like there was no accounts and stuff. It's just backwards, man. I don't understand how you can say like the PlayStation 3 is the last console you liked. First of all, that's probably the worst console of the generation, but out of the three. What was wrong with the 360? And then it's like, but that's the last one you enjoyed. We've had the PS4, the Xbox One, the Switch, the Wii U, the fucking what else have we had? I've lost track now.
Not that much else. I think that's
the
it.
Xbox One, the PS4, the PS5, the Series X, the S, the fucking
Switch.
Did I say the Wii U? I said it before.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
About all that, and his last console he liked was the PS3. Why? Why? That's my question. I'd take any of those consoles over the PS3. Take the PS4. I take the Wii U. Take the lot. I'm not putting the comments back on. It's fucking Elder Scrolls. It's Elder Scrolls, man. I'm not watching that. You can go watch it. I'm not watching it. If you tell me GoldenEye's on, I'll put it on. The Switch doesn't matter what size it is because it's in the dock and you just play it on my 4K TV. Done. OLED Switch. Done.
Is this even Xbox thing on anymore, or is it over? I think it's over. There's nothing on it anymore.
Well, there's Ratchet and Clank games on the PS4.
You can play most of the PS3 ones on it.
That's what I was saying about the PS4. They re-released literally everything. Little Big Planet was on PS4, wasn't it?
Yeah, Little Big Planet 3, yeah.
Yeah, so that was on PS4. Ratchet and Clank was on PS4. I don't give a rat's ass about Smash Brothers on PS4. That's what you're talking about. And then Killzone 3. Well, you had Killzone Shadow 4, didn't you? I think
Yeah,
technically you can play Killzone 3 through the fucking stream.
yeah, I think you can play most of them because they have the
So yeah,
PS Plus and
I don't.
the PS Now and all that.
And then the
You can
PlayStation
play them. I mean,
and the PlayStation 4 has got a way better controller
yeah, definitely.
than
Yeah.
the PS3. I just don't get it. Like, I don't give a rat. What do you mean the only PS4 game you like was Miles Morales? That's like the worst game they've ever made. What do you mean? It's a literal BLM suit, man. Rhino's the only fucking guy that you fight. You fight Rhino, that's it. And that's at the beginning of the game. Then you just fight generic guys throughout. No. I'm not having it.
360 only had Halo and Gears. I wouldn't say that either.
But you'd take Halo and Gears over all the fucking Sony games anyway, wouldn't you? It's Halo. We're talking about the glory days of Halo and Gears. We're talking about Gears 1, Gears 2, Gears 3, and fucking Judgment. We're talking about fucking Halo 3, Halo ODST, Halo Reach, and Halo 4. And the two Halo and Halo Wars.
And Halo 1 remake.
Halo 1, yeah, remade. And backwards compatible Halo 1 and 2 on the 360.
Yeah, they all work, yeah.
Yeah, so how is that worse than the PS3?
And that's just those games. There's more. 360 had more games than that. Exclusive.
360 had Mass Effect, Saints Row. They had
Fable,
Elder Scrolls 4.
Yeah, but that did come out for PS3 after, didn't it?
I don't know if it came out.
I think it did.
After.
It was just a late one, wasn't it?
I don't know if it did or it didn't, but it was timed exclusive anyway.
Yeah.
So
and there's all little games as well, and all the download games and all that. Yeah.
What?
They tried doing all those Japanese games, but didn't kick off in Japan, like the RPGs and all that.
It just even if you're gonna say it's only got Gears and Halo, those were like the best Gears and Halo games. Like they shit all over PlayStation 3's games, don't they? Realistically. What do you mean remastered ports? I did say that about PS4. I said all the games on the PS3 are on the PS4. I do judge it by the fact that you can play every single PS3 game on it, apart from Resistance and Infamous. Yeah, because it's faster. It's got a better controller. The menus are better. Everything works better on it. It's a better system than the PS3. Like there's like you can't play like you can't play like Metal Gear Solid 4. There's one.
Yeah.
But there's
I think you can if you just do the PS Now and all that.
I don't know if it's on it, but in any event, like if you want to buy the disc and put it in the console, you can't do that. But surely you've got to judge the console by what's on it.
Yeah.
It's only fair if you're saying like, well, PS3 is good because it has all these games, and I'm like, well, PS4 has all those games anyway. It's a valid point.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 is on the PS Now, so
it's a valid point though, isn't it? It's like it's on like the games are on the PS4, most of the games.
Yeah.
So how can you not like the PS4 on that basis? Like you're judging it on the basis that you had a PS3 and played all these games already, which is fair enough. But the actual system, you should still like.
Yeah. Like the Wii U, I mean, it can play all the Wii games on it, so why can't you say it's better, than the Wii?
It is because you can play all the games in HD as well.
Yeah.
They run on your 4K TV through the
HDMI cable, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You can play the Wii U games through the HDMI.
The Wii U was better than the Wii.
It's not cheating. It's not cheating. It's just the point. I'm telling you, I played the PS4 before the PS3 in backwards order. So I've started with like playing like Uncharted collections and stuff. And then you've got Uncharted 4 on top, which isn't on the PS3. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's cheating because I think you can just judge it based on everything you can do. On the
That's what I'm
value.
saying. I'm not
Yeah.
judging. I'm judging the
If
console.
you,
on
if
what
you
it
want to
can do.
say, oh, which ones are better, like the games on the PS3 or the games on the PS4, that's a bit different. But I mean, on the console, no. Like Xbox One, like
But-
which you
but the
said,
PS
oh, Halo games on the Xbox One or the 360 better, well, the 360 is better, but the console can play most of the 360 games, can't it? So
Yeah, but not as good.
not all of them, so it's not perfect. So, or not all the ones that matter anyway.
Like the 360 argument to the Xbox One is one argument, but I think the PS4 to the PS3 argument is the PS4 is just better. I don't think anyone can see that. The controllers alone, the controllers are just better. I don't
Yeah,
see
it's
how
not the
anybody
same.
can argue. What do you mean? You can't argue that. Because the Xbox One controller, you could argue, is worse than the 360 controller. You can't argue that about the PS4 controller to the PS3. It's better. It's just better. And then you got like Detroit Become Human. It's like one of my favorite games on there, man. You know what I mean? There's no Detroit Become Human on PS3. Yeah, you can play Beyond and fucking whatever, but they again were put on the PS4. You can play them on the PS4.
Yeah, they're re-released. Yeah,
Yeah. So
I played Heavy Rain on the PS4.
yeah, don't ruin it for me. I haven't played it yet.
I won't ruin it.
So yeah, so what I'm saying is like all these games like that were on the PS3 were put onto the PS4 more or less. Physical media on the PS4. All these PS3 games plus new games, and I thought Spider-Man was good. The first one, not Miles. Miles sucks. Fuck off. First one was okay. And the PS4 version is the only one where they haven't like genetically altered Peter Parker to be like 50 years younger than he was. So yeah, PS4, the only way to play Spider-Man. Yeah, you can dislike the PS5 controller. I don't particularly like the look of it. I haven't really played with it. I don't even think I've touched.
Looks a
one.
bit similar, to be honest. It's not.
It looks like it's from what people are saying. It's got like a hard edge because it's not like it's like a hard edge at the sides where it joins together, so it's a bit uncomfortable. But they try to rip off an Xbox controller, aren't they? That's what they've done. So I just think the PS4 controller is better. So straight away, you've got a console with a better controller. It's like N64 to GameCube. No one's going to argue that GameCube doesn't have a better controller. It's just retarded. You're not going to do it. It's the same with the PS3 to the PS4. It's got the better controller. What do you play games with? Controller. So you...
I think we're just going around circles here.
This guy's just got just hates modern gaming, but he's misguided.
Not always wrong, but you know,
He's just misguided.
I just think that saying, "Oh, this console's bad" or "can't support this corporation" is just the wrong way of thinking about it. Because you're just being like blinded by saying, "I'm not gonna bother with this console. I'm not gonna bother with this company," but they could make something good. They could publish something, you know.
Yeah.
You just got to see, well, does it have microtransactions? Does it have a shitty like battle pass or something? And then you go, oh, it doesn't. Is it all right? Is it play good? Yeah. Is it glitchy? No. There you go. And then check them all off.
Well, that's basically what we did with Back 4 Blood. And
yeah. Well, there's no microtransactions. There you go. It's online. Yeah. Is it working at launch? Yeah, it is. You know.
yeah. Then there's the DLC. Is it any good? Yeah. Okay. DLC packs. Yeah. Good.
Is it what it says it was going to be? Yeah.
Neither one of us think the game is amazing, but it's still a decent game.
Yeah.
And that's
Not as
that's
good
all.
as Left 4 Dead. So there you go.
Better than Left 4 Dead. Let's be fair.
It's better in some ways, worse in others. Like the gore, I think, isn't as focused.
Who wants? Hold on a minute. What do you mean Mario Party 5? Anyone? That game's not online. You mean Mario Party 1 and 2 on the Switch Online? That's what we can play. Can't play Mario Party 5.
And Superstars.
I haven't got Superstars.
You should buy it.
No, because it's the same levels in 1 and 2. Just play those.
Yeah, it's got the mini games from all the games. So
I don't need to play them. They're on the Switch. I can play the games, the original ones.
Microtransactions.
That game makes me feel old, that Mario Party Superstars. Because it's like, remember when you were a child and Bowser was in the fucking witch's forest and did this? It's like, yeah, I do remember that. I was like fucking 5 or whatever. It's like, I wasn't that, but you know what I mean? It like makes me feel ancient. It's like, fuck me. Yeah, I do remember that. That was a long time ago. Like, fucking hell. What do we need to do 3D Donkey Kong game for? We've had Tropical Freeze and all that bullshit.
It's 9 years ago. We need a new Donkey Kong.
We don't need a Donkey Kong.
I'd like a 3D Donkey Kong. Yeah, that'd be nice.
No, we don't need more Donkey. What do we need Donkey Kong game for?
Cause Donkey Kong is the best.
I don't think we need one.
I don't think we need another country game. I think we've got enough.
Well, what is that? What is that? It's Retro Studios make them, don't they?
Yeah, but they're making Metroid Prime, aren't they? So I don't think they are.
But only after that other team got kicked off it.
Yeah. They're like, nah, we've got to come in. They won't release it if it's shit.
What? It's shit. What shit?
No, I'm saying the Metroid Prime, the reason why they didn't want to release it is because they're like, no, it's not good enough. So they scrapped it and started again.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Problem is, they shouldn't have announced it if they weren't ready.
Yeah, but they
I think Nintendo's learned that now, because now they just go, oh, here's Mario Football coming out in 3 months. There you go.
Yeah, well, that game's ace. There's a game you should buy.
Same with Xenoblade. Like, oh, here's Xenoblade. When's it coming out? Yeah, it's coming out in this year. There you go. Instead of announcing it 5 years in advance or whatever.
Yeah, but who cares about Xenoblade? I mean, honestly, come on.
Game of the year. That's what it is.
No.
Game of the year.
Still haven't done the Wii one. Wii U one.
Well, I wouldn't say that one's the best. I'd say that's probably the worst one, to be honest.
Well, it cost me 12 quid, so at that price, it can't be that bad, can it?
It's good. It's decent. It's just not the best one.
Surely the best one's the first one that I've already done.
Maybe. I'm thinking the 3's pretty good, though, as well.
You just said the first one's the best. You just said
I didn't say the first one's the best.
So it's not the best.
No, I'm saying 3. I think 3 might beat it, but I've not done everything on it, so I wouldn't say yet.
3 might beat it, but it's not likely.
It's close because it's kind of like, because 3 is a sequel to 1 and 2. Because it brings it all together, the other 2 games.
But I don't even like the first one. I like the music and like.
Well, the music's good in all of them, really. So
yeah, I like the music, the overworld. Yeah, I like some of it, and then I just don't like the combat. I don't like the fucking.
Maybe you'll like 2's combat
story.
It's a bit different, and 3's a bit different.
I don't like the combat. I don't like the story. I don't like the fact that you're like constantly like
I'd say 2 is a lot more like Dragon Age combat.
It's the same. That's what the first one's like, though.
Yeah, it's a bit similar, but I think there's a bit more to it with 2 because you can like manipulate it a bit more by like if you just flick the stick, he'll reset and keep slashing and stuff. So you've got a bit more involved, I think.
Oh, I don't know, man.
And you have to like chain different like elements together. So it's a bit more involved than the first game, I'd say.
It's always got like that, like you see yourself die and then you rewind time, or you got that bit where
Yeah, well, that's
like,
not in the second or the third one. So
and then that bit where he's like, "Oh, press B, Shulk," and then he does like a team move or something. It's like,
yeah, well, they change the combat in each game, and then the third game is kind of like the first 2 games put together.
but you've got to play the second game to get to the third game. And
Yeah, because the second game is actually it's not a sequel. It's the same time as the first game, and then the third game is a sequel to both.
Well, that's confusing. But in any event, the first story is jank. It's shit. It's not good.
If you don't like it, don't play it.
No, it's wank. Like, stop. Like, don't tell me it's not.
No,
What's so good about it?
Better than most games, anyway. It's not like pointless, you know.
It's one of the worst stories ever to grace a fucking video game. What do you mean? What's good about it?
It's good. That's it.
They were trying to like crack an atom and like blew everybody up, and then it became Xenoblade. My ass. It's like stupid.
Well, that's part of the story. It's
I know it's a dumb story.
How they write the stories. It's even in all the other Xeno games. It's like they're out there, isn't it? That's it.
It's dumb. No, I haven't played Marathon. No. Never had the time. Play the demo.
I was saying the same thing. It's like they did announce things years in advance, but now they've learned the lessons because anything they announce now, they don't announce it until it's like ready. Same with Pikmin 4. They announced that. Like Miyamoto just leaked out an interview. Yeah, it's ready. And now 7 years later, it's coming out this year instead. So the problem is they shouldn't have been announcing games that early. But now they do. They just go right.
I thought you were joking about Pikmin 4. That's a real game.
Yeah, it's coming out this year.
Pikmin 4. The only thing I wanted for that is for the truth to come back and make a video saying Wheel is a poser and I've got the real Pikmin 4.
Yeah, but Miyamoto announced it.
Microtransactions can be done well. Competitive's gone drunk on us. He's lost the plot.
I don't know. I mean, in what game? You know what I mean? Example.
There isn't one. It doesn't exist. There's no good games for microtransactions. They don't exist. There isn't one. Facts.
Unless you count it as something that adds new levels, DLC, and that's a microtransaction. Yeah.
That isn't the microtransaction, though.
Well, it depends what you define it as, isn't it? Because if it's only skins or weapons or something like that, then no, it's not worth it. But if it's like a game where you buy new levels and that's a microtransaction, is that a bad deal? I don't know.
I don't consider that a microtransaction.
Depends what you define it as, isn't it?
I don't define
it's anything that's a small cost in the game, really, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but that's like saying the word gay only means one thing. And it doesn't.
If there's a game where...
My meaning for microtransaction is the stuff that they class as a microtransaction. They don't class maps as microtransactions.
No,
that was paid DLC. So I don't turn around and go, well, a map was a microtransaction because they didn't class it as a microtransaction themselves. So why would I make
I would just say that things that don't have any value shouldn't. So like a skin or a car in a game like Forza or things like that, not worth it. But then if it's like you get in 4 levels, a race, or you get in a map or you're getting a mission, it's not as bad, is it? Because you're getting something to play, aren't you? It's not just for show. So like I know Mario Brothers, U on the Wii U, that one came out and they made like map packs and you'd get like 5 levels or whatever for like £3 or something.
Yeah.
That is a cheap cost and it's worth it. It is a microtransaction because it's a tiny cost and you get a few little levels. There you go. That sort of thing.
The only fucking microtransactions I think I've bought is like them skins for Hyrule Warriors, which were like 30 pence each or something.
Yeah, I think the Xenoblade.
That was just a complete.
Xenoblade X had some as well, like a few little like packs, and it's like
It was like 4 things or something stupid. There was like not even a pound. They were.
Forza, yeah, car packs. Yeah, well, like I think like a car pack is a microtransaction, you know, in Forza, even when it wasn't called that, you know. Or is it like, would you say it has to be a currency? That's a microtransaction. You have to buy the currency in the game to spend in the game. Or like loot boxes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would just say it's anything in the game you spend money on and you have to determine if it's got value. So if it's something that's £20, it's got to be something big. It's got to be like a full story. It's got to be map pack with loads of stuff, you know. Maybe something that costs less than the game. There you go. That can be a microtransaction.
Okay, now. Well,
it's just made up. Yeah, it's just a made up term. It's the same as DLC. It's just how we'd look at it, isn't it?
It's the gay argument.
Yeah.
What is gay? You fucking tell me, motherfuckers. They've changed the meaning of it about 900 times. If I say something's gay, then I'm being homophobic. Well, I'm not even talking about gay in the sense of fucking homosexuals. I'm just saying it's fucking gay. Like, it's a totally different thing. Like, it's cheesy as fuck. To me, that's gay.
Yeah, so Anthony in the chat is saying
different meaning.
Smash Brothers DLC. Well, yeah, it is cheap. It's somewhat. Is that a count or not? A Smash Brothers character.
Well, Smash Brothers gave you every single character they'd ever been in every game ever before. They then said he has more.
Yeah,
characters.
well, it was in the Wii U one as well, wasn't it? So DLC.
Yeah, but some of those.
Or would you say that the characters aren't and the levels aren't microtransactions, but if you buy the Mii skins, that is.
I don't buy any of that shit anyway. So pass.
Well, just, you know, there's different.
I only play as Star Fox and Dark Pit and Mario. Them are my 3 characters. So I'm not going to buy. I think there's too many shitty sword characters in Smash Bros. And that's the main problem. All these shit sword jabrones that do fuck all. And Bayonetta, fucking Charlotte.
Bayonetta.
That's terrible, man. That shouldn't be in the game.
Why not?
It's fucking Bayonetta, that's why. It shouldn't be in the fucking game.
Now Nintendo pretty much owns it. So
then Nintendo should sell it because it sucks.
They made money off it. They sold the last one, didn't they?
I don't care if they made money off it. They should burn it. They should burn it to the ground because it sucks.
Nothing wrong with Bayonetta.
No, apart from it being fucking shit. No, nothing wrong with it at all. I'd rather that guy from fucking whatever that game was that like no one like remembers, like from the Wii U that was exclusive, was in it. The guy with the sunglasses, the bald guy, like Vin Diesel, he should have been in the game. That game That game that was exclusive, that was like, it was exclusive to the Wii U. It's still exclusive to the Wii U. That guy, Devil's Teared, yeah, that one.
The one I think that was announced for the 360 and then never came out, and then it got moved to the Wii U.
Well, in any event, that guy should have been in the game over Bayonetta. I'm not singing Backstreet Boys. So. These guys are just.
No, he doesn't like Kid Icarus. He's never played any of them.
I played Dark Pit because he's a badass motherfucker who doesn't take any prisoners. He just wipes people out. That's why. He's a beast of a fucking character. That's what he is. He's an absolute beast. You don't have to play the game that the characters came from to play as the character in Smash Bros. There you go. I tried to play the game after playing Smash Bros. I was like, so what is this guy from? And I tried to play like the old NES game and shit. And I was just like, nah, this game's not for me.
Dark Pit's not even in that one. He's only in the new one.
Well, Dark Pit's not even in the Wii game, is he? He's only in the Wii U and the... I was Pit in the Wii.
Yeah, Pit's in
regular
the
Pit.
Wii one and Dark Pit's in the
Wii U and the new game, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I only started playing as Dark Pit after playing as Pit first in the Wii game.
Yeah.
And he was even more OP. Why are you arguing about microtransactions? What's the point?
Because one competitor says it can be good, and then they've gone to an argument.
He's wrong. Can't be good because he can't give an example of it being good for the game. The game modes and the content have always been worse in games with microtransactions, so there's no example of it being good for the game.
But not if it's a good DLC. I think that'll be alright.
But that doesn't count as a microtransaction.
Well, it depends how much it costs, doesn't it? I think that's
it's not a microtransaction.
But if it costs £1, is it?
It's not a microtransaction. What are you talking about? £1?
Well, it's a microtransaction, so how much you have to spend before it's not.
You're just making up terms that don't make sense. Microtransaction is a term that people use to explain what they're fucking talking about. That's it. Map packs are not microtransactions. That doesn't mean you can't have a bad game that has map packs because they've cut content from the main game and put it in map packs. That was something they was doing before microtransactions. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about when has there ever been a game with microtransactions that was good, and there hasn't been one. It doesn't exist, and especially not a live service game. They don't exist. There you go. Done. Moving on. I don't care if Devil's Teared made no money. Fucking F-Zero made no money. Star Fox made no money. They're in the game.
Yeah, F-Zero make no money, and it's like poor sales. Like the only game that sold well was like this NES one, and people are still like, "Well, where's F-Zero?" Well, it's because no one ever bought the original, so that's why they don't make a new one.
I bought the GameCube one for £8, and now I think it's worth like 30.
4 times as much, probably. Yeah.
I bought it for £8, and I think it's worth like 30 now.
Well, yeah, because GameCube games are just skyrocketing.
If I'd have fucking known that, I'd have bought 7 copies.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Like, but how do you fucking know
loads
that,
of games on the GameCube, they're like worth hundreds.
It's mad.
Mario Party 7, 6 and 7 are like £80 each, or whatever.
Yeah, well, never been re-released, have they? I mean, people like to own fucking Nintendo shit because it's, you know, super fucking popular.
Yeah, or Pokemon. Try and see Pokemon games on like Hot Gold. It's like 100 quid.
Yeah, well, I haven't got that. I've got Soul Silver.
Well, yeah, they're both 100 quid.
Yeah, but they weren't that. They were fucking.
They sold a
50
lot.
left
It's
game.
just Pokemon games just just keep increasing in value after they're sold.
They were like 50 quid when they came out, though, weren't they? And then they came with that fucking adapter. That,
Well,
like,
they were 40 and it was 30 without it. I think that's what it was.
oh, I
They
don't
were quite-
remember
they were still
exactly.
quite
The
cheap.
point is, they've only doubled in value. They've not like skyrocketed or anything.
Yeah. Well, they just go up and up and up.
From £8 to 30, that I consider that skyrocketing.
I would say doubling is. If
That's
it's
more.
30
That's more than.
to
That's more than
50
double.
to 100 or
8 to 30 is more than doubling
Hmm.
on F-Zero. That's more than doubling.
Same with
And the initial
Pokemon XD on the GameCube. That's like 150 quid or something.
yeah, and like the initial cost of that was £8, so I didn't spend anything to make the £30 if I wanted to sell the game, and it's probably going to go up even more at some point.
Hmm.
The mine's like that Silver Classics one, so I don't know if that's worth more or less,
Don't know.
because that
Probably
might be even rarer than the other one.
Don't know.
Well, it stands to reason, doesn't it? Because they would make as many classics as they will as the original. So it's Silver Classics box. In any event, what was I saying? F-Zero, yeah, I just can't get into it, man. It's just fucking boring. I don't see why people. I don't see what the hype is for it. You can play F-Zero on the Switch Online now, can't you? 64 one.
Yeah, I think so. Bloody hell, I'm just looking at the prices again. They just keep going off. Chibi Robo, 250 quid.
Super Monkey Ball expensive.
Probably not. Fire Emblem's 220. Kirby Air Ride, 210.
No, I don't care about that.
Mario Baseball, 130. Battle
Yeah.
Nexus, 130 quid. Oh,
The first Battle Nexus.
Battle Nexus, no, number 2, the one I've got.
Oh, the stuff.
30
right.
quid. 115 for Paper Mario, 115 Mario Party.
Well, yeah,
7.
I'm sure you can get the Xbox version of Battle Nexus for
Of
fuck
those
all.
3 games I own, they're worth 300, 400, 360 quid.
Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? I wonder how much I'm
Four
sitting on
Swords is
here.
110.
I wonder how much I'm sitting on here, like Fantasy Star Online and fucking.
I don't know if that's worth much, but Mario
shit like
Party,
this.
Four Swords, I think, is the most expensive one you've got.
I bet my Mario Strikers Australia will go up in value.
Maybe.
That was a good buy. Four Swords has got to be worth something.
Princess is 85 on the GameCube.
Yeah, that's always been expensive because it's rare.
Yeah, but it's gone well up. Pokemon Coliseum, 80.
Yeah.
Four Swords without a cable, 75.
This is what I'm saying. My Four Swords has got fucking extra cables.
I've had that. How was that 70 quid? Extreme G Racing. That's 70 quid.
I've got Extreme. I've got that. Extreme G.
XGRA, that one.
No, I've got the other one.
Oh, I think I might have the other one as well. Yeah.
Extreme
Different
G3. I've got.
No, this is the one after, I think. Metal Gear Solid 68.
My mate had that for the Xbox, and it was like £4 when he bought it. Extreme GRA.
Oh, I think it is cheaper on the consoles, yeah.
No.
Dancing Mario.
It was like more or less when it came out. Extreme GRA was £4. It just died. No one played it.
Wario World's 50 quid. And Star Fox Assault, 50 quid.
Wario World was 50 quid when I bought it. I haven't made a penny. These games were 50 quid when I bought them. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
40 or 50.
They went down and then back, shot back up.
I haven't fucking made a penny on them.
The original Turtles is 45, but I don't have that.
That's the one
But
where
that's cheap on. That's cheap on they're cheap on other consoles though.
That's only 2-player though. The first one. That's why it's not
Yeah.
as popular. You know what I mean? You
I think
can't.
it's sold more anyway though.
That's what they need. They need a Battle Nexus remaster collection now. Now that they've done the old games, they need Battle Nexus now.
F-Zero's 35. That's what it is now.
Because them Battle Nexus games are a pain in the arse because you have to keep changing the discs. So that needs a remaster where you don't have to fuck around.
Swap the disc around, yeah.
It's annoying as fuck. You like
It's
loading...
weird. Well, you play disc 1 and then you get to disc 2 and then most of the game's on disc 2 and then you get back to the end of the game and you go back to disc 1.
Yeah, it's annoying as fuck. That's probably another reason why it's expensive, because it's like 2 discs.
Monkey Ball Adventure's 30.
Really, I should probably sell that. I fucking hate that game.
Strikers is 28 on here.
If anyone wants to trade Monkey Ball Adventure for something cool, let me know in the chat, because it fucking sucks dick. Sucks fucking ass, man. You want to go to that old lady's shop and buy them up, because I bet the prices are on there from like 2013. You could probably get some good deals. How much is Minority Report? Well, I think I bought that for like.
Not seen that yet, but it's probably low down.
I bought that. Yeah, but it was cheap. What I spent on it was cheap.
Even like the shovelware is like 20 quid on here.
No, that's not why. GameCube games are not so high priced because Nintendo won't re-release the games, because I own Nintendo 64 games that are mega money, and they came out on the Switch Online.
They've come back multiple times on the.
They came back on the they've re-released those games multiple times
on the Wii, the Wii U, and the Switch, so
and they still hold their value.
Yeah,
it's still.
I think it's just because it's Nintendo games and they just hold the value. Don't they?
You just hold the value anyway because they're good games. That's it.
Even the Switch games hold the value because they're still full price.
How much is Mario Sunshine now? Because there was
I think that's still quite decent price.
There was a time when that game was like £5 on clearance.
Yeah,
because they bought too many copies of it because they thought it was going to sell better than it did, in this like one shop, and it was like, but it was the kind of shop where they didn't leave the game sealed. Like they put all the boxes on the shelves, so you couldn't they wouldn't have been like sealed copies. Well, I could have bought a ton of those at the time, but I never thought to. I didn't have the money like I do now at the time. Now I'd be like, oh, buy a couple more of those, maybe.
Minority Report's £4, so that's quite a cheap one.
Thing is, you don't have a place to store all this shit at the end of the day. There's storage as well. How much is my report?
£4 on CX.
Yeah, I think that's what I pay for it.
Yeah. Mario Sunshine is £20, so that's a fair price, I think.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I saw it for £5. So if I'd have bought 3 copies, I could have got £60. But I suppose that's five like however many years ago. So
the rarest game is Gadget Racers, which they sell for £480.
Is that GameCube?
Yeah, GameCube Gadget Racers.
I've really heard of it.
Well, that, Frogger Beyond, Chibi Robo, Fire Emblem, and Kirby are the top 5 games that fucking cost. They're all over £200. And there's one called Gotcha Force. That's pretty rare as well. Oh, it's 145. I saw it for sale once for 70.
Oh,
that was doubled.
Bomber.
I wouldn't have bought it for 70 though. It's just like,
You'd have doubled your money.
I would have, but it's not depends. It's about 70 the first time. Disney Sports Basketball is 180. So if you see Mickey Mouse playing basketball,
you've got to get lucky and find one of these games, haven't you, somewhere?
Yeah. To be honest, if I saw a GameCube game for cheap anyway, I'd just buy it anyway because I knew it would be.
That's what I do. Yeah.
Because you wouldn't. Shouldn't pass it off at that point.
Well, I was trying to get that Sonic one for £8, but she couldn't find the disc. That would have been a steal. That Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
That was a fucking steal when I saw that. I was like, £8 for Sonic Adventure 2? That's an absolute steal. Fucking put it on the table. She spent about fucking 15 minutes looking for it. Can't find the disc. Says, give me a ring when you find it. Never rang me. Gutted. Gutted, man. Could have got Sonic for £8. Or a rip. I mean, I have it anyway, but, you know, I bought it for £40 new, but you know. My brother doesn't have it.
No.
Doesn't have Sonic. And everybody needs that game because that game's amazing.
It's got the Xbox digital one. And
It's
the
not
Steam
the same. It's not the same.
Not the same, but
It's not the same.
I've got a way to play it.
It's not the same though. We have the original GameCube controllers in it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Are we going to wrap it up?
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
Yeah.
We need to play Four Swords. We need to play it. We're going to sort it out.
£100 game.
Yeah, exactly. I want to finish it. I've never finished it. I just want to see the end. I just want to see the ending. All I can remember about it is like we fought that bird that like shoots fire or whatever. That's also in.
We'll start from the start.
Oh yeah, we'll start from the start. Yeah, because there's people who will be playing it who didn't play with us before, so we'll start again. But yeah, we really need to play that game. But it's just like you can't play it with like 3 people because it just ruins it.
Yeah,
you got that guy that's like magnetized to your ass everywhere you go. So I just want to play one guy. So
yeah,
that's the reason though. The consoles that sell poorly have the most expensive games because they're more rare, because they don't make as many copies of the games. So the Wii U games are going to go up in value. The Switch games probably they're going to hold the value anyway because it's a popular system. But the Wii U games are probably going to be the ones that you would think would go up in value eventually. Like Breath of the Wild on the Wii U will probably be worth more than Breath of the Wild on the Switch, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely.
The same way that Twilight Princess on the GameCube is more expensive than the Wii one and the Wii U one.
I'm just looking at some Wii U games. Actually, Devil's Third is worth £68 now. I've got a coffee. Woo!
Fucking hell.
It was like £5 at one point.
You told me not to buy it on eBay. I said it's £24. And you were like, nah, don't buy it.
I didn't know it would go up.
That guy on eBay.
It's Tank, £60.
Tank is £60.
Yeah.
No way.
Finding Teddy 2 is the most expensive game. I think it's one of those like limited release games, 190. I've got Project Zero. That's £100 now. I had that. Loads of price.
No, Devil's Third on eBay. You can still buy for.
All right, well, that's good. Well, it's just CX price is 68, isn't it?
Well, some of them on here are not reasonable.
Game and Wario is 50. I never got it.
Is that the? I can't see this.
Twilight Princess is.
There was this guy on here who was like selling Australian copies. I don't know if he's still on here or if he sold them all.
Quite a lot in here that's gone off. Like Wii U is already on the up, I think.
Yeah, Wii U's on the up already. No, I think that Devil's Third is going up. I think it's
22 for Breath of the Wild though, so it's still in a decent price.
Yeah, but it'll go down and come back up.
Maybe, yeah. Xenoblade's 20, so it's going back up as well.
Yeah, I got that for 12, and I've got Breath of the Wild for 30.
Disaster! I've missed my opportunity to buy up everything I need.
Devil's Third, yeah. I think it has gone up. I think you're right. Yeah. I can't see.
I think everything's on the up now. Yeah,
everything's on the up, man. But I'm sure it was like £24 on here. I should have bought it when I had the chance.
It was like an Australian copy though.
I know it went down to about like £5 at one point.
Yeah, but this was sealed for 24 quid. This is brand new. Not second hand. It was brand new for 24 quid.
It's all right. I got my money back because I bought it when it came out. I've got the real collector's item. I've got a Devil's Third T-shirt. So
Yeah.
right, wrap it up.
I'm wrapping up. I'm just having a look at these fucking Wii games now. Hang on. What me fucking here's one. Shovel Knight on
Yeah,
Wii
that's
U.
it. That's always been a bit.
£100.
It's not 100 CX. It's like 20 something quid, I think.
Oh no, this is sealed by
Sealed. Yeah, sealed.
Sealed Shovel Knight is £100 on eBay on Wii U. I don't even like them kind of games. Sealed by hold on a minute. How much is Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival with no amiibo? Because I have that.
Well, I got that for like £5.
I got it for £1 because I was just
I got £5 with the amiibo.
I just cleared a shelf one day and I was like, what's that? I didn't know what it was. And then I realized like what it was later. I was like, oh, can't even fucking play it. Oh well.
Well, the Twilight Princess with the amiibo is like 100 something.
But I have that amiibo. I don't have any of the case in it. I have the amiibo, the wolf one. Is that worth like a mint? Is that worth like a mint now? Because it was like 29.
I think they're reprinting that, so I don't think that will be.
I swear it was like something.
I think they're re-releasing all the Zelda ones for the new game, so I don't think that will. Yeah, that's still like cheap. That.
Well, the wolf.
Oh, hold on.
The wolf was like expensive when I bought it. It was like
actually, no, people it is going up, but I think they are remaking it, so I think it'll drop.
I don't know. Those amiibos
it's not 60
expensive.
quid people are selling it for, but I think they are going to sell more now.
60 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
in
bought
the box,
it
sealed. Yeah.
in the box, new.
Yeah, sealed.
Sealed by with the game or just the amiibo?
Without the game, with the game, it's like 150.
Right.
Which I've got that one.
Whatever. I just bought it because I would have had to open it anyway because I wanted to use it with the freaking game. That was the whole fucking point. But I just bought it from CEX and it was like 20 something quid. Then it was nearly 30 quid. I think it was 27 or something like that. It was something stupid just for the figure. It was retarded money.
Yeah.
Because I just saw it in there. I was just like, I walked into the shop and I was like, oh, there's that amiibo that fucking is like, this is like, you couldn't find it anywhere. Do you know what I mean? And it was like, they were selling it for more in other places. It was like more than that. I didn't even have a price to come on. I just saw it and I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy that. I don't care how much it is. I'm just going to fucking buy it because I want it for the fucking game because I want to get the fucking like special weapons and shit that it gives you and stuff. And as we see, it goes up in value. So I can't lose on this anyway. I figured that anyway. So yeah, goes to the counter and I was like, yeah, I want that wolf amiibo. The guy brought it, he scanned it, he said, you do realize this is this amount of money? I says, yeah, man, don't worry about it. I knew it wasn't going to be cheap. Don't worry. He looked at me, his face went white when he scanned it. It was that expensive. He thought it was
like 30 quid or something?
It was nearly 30 quid for this amiibo,
yeah.
It was like £27 or something like that. It was 29.
CX
I can't remember.
Smash Brothers copies for £5, so if you want to stock up. Mario Maker's a £5 as well.
Yeah, I'll probably get that. I haven't got that. I'll get that.
Splatoon 6, 3D World 8.
I'll have a look when I go in. I'll go have a look. Probably get some Wii U games. I still need a few.
Yeah, some of it's quite cheap, but then there's the ones that are rare are just like, whoa, jump to 100 quid.
Yeah, it's your fault. I could have had Devil Steered, but no. I'll never have it now.
Tank. I don't have that. So
I'm not selling that though. All the great memories. Electrified. All that shit. And people not wanting to play it, even though I like it. Let's play Tank. No!
Why not? It's amazing. No, we're not playing that. It's fucking shit. So what do you mean? It's great. No.
Right.
Yeah, because them amiibos were normally about like between like £8 and £20, weren't they? Like
Yeah,
even the good ones were like 18 quid, like £80.50 or whatever. That's
it's
how much
supposed to all be like 13. I think that's what they're supposed to be.
But that the Ganondorf cost me like £18.50 off eBay because it was like at the time you couldn't buy it in store anywhere because it had sold out everywhere. So that
I know I got one when it came out.
I got the the link with the yellow thing holding his leg.
Yeah.
I went to Toys R Us and it was the last one in that shop. Everywhere else I've been, they were sold out. They had one, and it was like hiding at the back of the shelf where someone would like put it there for later, as you do when you're a kid. I was like, nope, I'm having that. Sorry, mate. Nice hiding spot, but I took like the whole row of fucking things off, whatever was in front of it, like Princess Zelda, fucking whatever it was. What are they? I can't remember what they fucking called. Like the Wind Waker Princess Zelda, the one that's like anime fucking with the big eyes.
Right,
She's dressed up that. They had tons of them, but like there was like one link, right? So yeah, I got that, and I think that was like £11 or £12. I bought that one, and then after I got that one, I was like, started getting like weapons and stuff in Hyrule. I was like, this is fucking ace. I want some more. So I ended up like going on like Nintendo's website and seeing like what was, and it was like, oh, you can pre-order these now, and it was like Sheik was going to be coming back, Zelda, but there was no Ganondorf. So I was like, oh right. So I pre-ordered them too because they were coming back. I think they were like £11 or something each, and then I fucking went on eBay and I saw Ganondorf £18.50. I was like, well, I've got to complete the set now. I've come too far. So then I bought that. And then I bought the wolf after that. After that, I bought the wolf. So yeah, I've spent like thousands on amiibos, but I'm hoping they will go up in value, not down in value. So touch wood. So the wolf has.
All right. Wrap it up.
Maybe I'm rich. Who knows? I just don't know it. Yeah, wrap it up. Anything else you want to say?
No.
No, everybody's gone bed, I think.
Yeah, no one's in the chat, so.
Well, there's 5 people watching. Hello. We're still here.
So.
They're just arguing about stuff. Yeah, we need to do 4 swords. That's the closing thing.
Yeah, end.
4 swords.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Not
do
me,
it. We may like what? What?
It's not me you have to convince.
It is. It's you and everybody else. I've got to get involved to fucking do it. What do you mean? If you don't turn up, then no one turns up. I'm not going to convince Ronky. That's out. You've got to get Tatty involved and Jammers. Them are the 2 you need to get. He's going to be the red link. I'm going to be the blue link. You're going to be the green link. Tatty's going to be the purple link. There we go. Done.
Cool.
Solved. We're going to play it.
End.
Right. Ending broadcast.
End.
Peace.